engaged, then in any of the command phases, I can give them +1.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the stream.
Potentially steal some.
We are live with the T5S2 Pod 45 finals.
The other thing, just
players are still going through their pre-games. Actually, I guess neither of them have had a lot of experience against each other's armies. So we're actually going to listen to them talk about the last couple of units in their breakdown here.
So they can twice during the game they can release a bomb squig each of these units. The commandos have 2 bomb squigs. I'll get some tokens out in a second so we can track it. The commandos have 2 bomb squigs. They can release both at the same time.
Tortoise back on the menu. Yeah, what's up, chance? Let me know how I sound, by the way.
If you've got like
repaired the issues with my microphone, so yeah, we're back on the big microphone.
And these can
hopefully it sounds all right.
To make a normal move, they can then release that bomb squig and try and
got ya.
But yeah,
just watch.
Busy over here, getting the new studio space set up, getting the apartment looking good.
That's it.
Hopefully I'll be back to my normal scheduled live stream next week or maybe the week after. Although March is going to be tough because of Adepticon and a couple of shows that I'm going to be streaming, so lots of travel this coming month. So we'll see.
Okay.
Next week I should be back with live streams.
One question I had is, with the orders, are they just given them by characters, are they? Or is there more to it than that?
Yeah, so each of the characters can give 1 unit orders.
Yeah, we got a prediction, folks. Get those Taurus tokens put in there if you are of the gambling sort. It is a tactical brigade versus an invasion fleet today.
Yeah.
The two where you might get something different is the Breaker Boys. They don't really benefit that much from any of the orders. The strength's pretty high. They reroll charges anyway. So, so I may order, for instance, some Storm Boys, which I can do if they're within 6 inches. And same with the Commandos, that, they may well issue orders elsewhere. The others generally issue it to their own unit.
Yeah, so I pushed an update to the Judgment document, and boy, am I racking my brain about this
the
bomb squig thing.
Mission rule, smoke and mirrors. This means that we can just pick 1 unit up to 500 points, any unit, at the end of the deployment and put it into reserves, right? So
reserves. Yep. The other thing, sorry, I need to tell you, I'm gonna start with a couple of tank busters in reserve. I have an enhancement that allows me to redeploy 3 units.
Oh, right, okay, sure. 3 unit redeploy. Nice. And your infiltrators are your commandos. Do you have any other infiltrators?
I don't. No other infiltrators, no scouts.
I guess you only need 1 unit of infiltrators when there's 11 of them with a redeploy, though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Infiltrators with a war boss.
Okay.
He has the commando leadership ability.
I will be playing.
Pretty wild.
Will I?
And then I guess roll for deployment.
Second defender. I get a 5.
Get a 2.
Okay, well, not surprisingly, I will deploy first.
Yeah, the conga line of doom, I assume.
The conga line of doom. Yeah.
Have a good game, guys. Just don't forget to start the clock if you're getting going.
Oh, yeah, sure, we'll do. Okay. You want to press?
All right. Here, and we're off. Let's talk about the lists momentarily here, chat, as the players are going through their own deployment step. We heard a little bit of Glyn. So this is, by the way, over here in the red, Hasa running Tyranids, our invasion fleet player today, versus a Broodlord Tyranid build, which is interesting. We actually saw Larry Oliver play something very similar over the weekend at the ATC in North Carolina, which was cool. Versus Glyn. Been a while since we've seen Glyn on the finals table. Hasa, I believe, is a newcomer, but Glyn has been an old staple of the T5S2 series for a really long time. And it's nice to see him back, running his tactical brigade up here on the blue side of the board. Yeah, let's talk about these armies momentarily here, folks. Exclamation point lists in the chat if you want to take a look at those. Obviously, down in the link video description as well. My co-commentator's here, by the way. She's very noisy in the new place. Hey, Q-Ball, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that, buddy. Ricochet, I believe, also resubscribed just before the live stream as well. So thank you for that, folks. I put a new goal up on the live stream, by the way. I feel it's a little big. I think I should make it a little smaller. We put a new goal up to play a silly army.
There's like the 1 or the 2, and it puts them in rows.
We get to 50 subs, and we'll get you guys to play an army. Although I do owe Hippie Hunter a game with Max Artillery Astra Militarum.
I'm sure Trevor can sort that out.
What's the question?
A way to automatically space all your models out by 2.
Oh, all 2 inches? Yeah, that one I don't know. That would be nice, though. For sure.
That would be useful.
Yeah. Yeah, I always either at least have them, when they rank, go base to base with each other, because they're like a millimeter apart, which always grinds my gears.
Yeah, that is annoying, right? Especially if you're trying to hide your, like, Ripper Gene Stealers,
right.
for example.
Yeah, it's even worse with like...
Oh, just moving them around a little bit.
Yeah.
You've got a leader in there, because it spaces it out.
Right, yeah. And it spaces with the oval base, too, yeah. Oof.
The Broodlord
The
with
worst.
Gene Stealers is just a nightmare.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go, that's the unit.
Okay.
When you're deploying in my half, are you? Okay.
Oh, sorry, no.
I've infiltrated your army. Yeah, so Inky's very vocal these days, so she's definitely going to pop up on the microphone a couple times this game. So either apologies or you're welcome for that, whatever you feel about it.
Oh, well.
Closest thing wording-wise is the Ghost Kill Damage Blank. Right, it's different because the Ghost Kill Damage Blank is applied sequentially, right? The actual closest thing wording-wise, we were having a discussion with this over the weekend with the judges at ATC, because I actually asked them the question too. And right now, I think basically the consensus is that no one actually knows how it's supposed to work, and so everyone's just kind of going with their gut feeling. The actual closest interaction is when you can trigger multiple reactive or defensive effects in response to a movement. So for something like, if you have an Overwatch and a duplicatable Overwatch in the same activation, can you use both of those at the same time in response to a single trigger? And the answer to that, I think, is still like, I don't know. So it's kind of dependent on the particular event rulings for a lot of that stuff. Unfortunately, the timing rules in 40k continue to be a little problematic, but yeah, it's a little bit weird. Usually when it's done, limited to once a phase, it has a runner on it. This is, it can only be done once in a phase. Yeah, that is true. The brood surges, though, automatically only get done once per phase, right? Interesting thing about surges, too, is that I did codify in the judgment document this past week that all reactive moves are classified as surges as long as they have a movement phase trigger, because they are definitionally exactly the same as a surge move, as according to the rules commentary, which means that you can't, for example, reactive move yourself multiple times in response to something. You also can't reactive move when you're battle shocked, which is a little bit interesting. And I don't know if that was entirely the intention of the rule when the GW designers wrote that, but that is the rule that they wrote. But anyway, let's discuss these lists, folks. So let's talk about the Tyranid list first. So it is an invasion fleet, so the index attachment out of Tyranids. We're going to get sustained hits against infantry in this game. Hasa already declared that to his opponent. I believe that triggers at the start of the battle, but he already said, hey man, your army's like entirely infantry and you have one vehicle. Let's rip this band-aid off real quick. So he's going to get sustained hits against those infantry, which is going to be huge for these Gene Stealers. Unfortunately, the Gene Stealers are getting a little body blocked by these commandos here. If they elect to stay there through the scout step, they are going to
they've got scout.
Prevent those Gene Stealers from moving almost at all, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate for those guys.
Not that they've got
there's a universe where commandos just stay there, and then Glenn goes first, and the Tyranids just get locked in their deployment zone, jailed for the rest of the time. We'll see. But otherwise, he's just going to give up a unit of commandos for some Gene Stealers, which is probably a fine trade. He's running a Foot Hive Tyrant as well. No enhancements on any of these characters. We don't have a perfect adaptation or adaptive biology, for example, on the Hive Tyrant, which is interesting. A unit of gargoyles, 1 Biophore, the 2 Genestealer units, it's 10 Genestealers apiece to go with the 2 Broodlords, 3 Lictors for utility, 2 Exocrines, 2 Maleceptors, and 2 Tyrannifexes. So we're a little Crusher Stampede pilled today, but we do get all those benefits from playing Invasion Fleet. Feel no pain from rapid regeneration, sustained hits against infantry to help that low attack volume, and especially good for these big blast weapons. And these Genestealers do have the capacity to do absolutely lethal damage to a lot of targets when benefiting from those additional hits from, or wounds even, against heavy stuff from the Invasion Fleet detachment ability. So while they aren't as fast as they are in a different detachment, like for example Vanguard Onslaught, their ability to punch up does make up for that in this case.
Indirect wise, I know the Battle Wagon's got some indirect, but do you have any other indirect?
No.
Moving over to the Orc list, we are running a Tactical Brigade this time around, so we're playing the Astra Militorcum? I don't know. We are able to order units, mostly +1 to hit with ranged attacks. We can also get +1 strength, stealth, and reroll charge rolls as well. We're up on the crystals there, buddy. Yeah, there you go. This battle wagon's having a little trouble situating up. A little worried about this guy. It is very big. Is that a correct size battle wagon? That feels too large. Feels way too large, actually. How big is a battle wagon, chat? Let's see if Google will tell me.
Lictor here.
No problem.
6.5 by 3.5. Ooh. That's almost 9 inches long. Yeah, well, let's double check there. Hey, Glenn, real quick on your battle wagon.
Yep.
I think it's too big. It should be about 6.5 inches long, and yours is quite a bit larger. We want to give it a couple scale downs there. If we look at the Grot on top too, he's about the size of an orc. he a big boy.
I just pulled it straight from Force Org.
Yeah. Some of those aren't. They don't get scaled. Do you want me to just pop the button here?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
You can reposition it however you want. That is
this looks like orc trickery to me.
They want it to be smaller. It's inflatable, and they're deflating it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so much less imposing now. Bet.
I think that should be about how large it's meant to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we were looking at that Grot, like, excuse me? Why is this man so big?
He's eating good in the battle wagon.
He's eating good. Alright,
You're
good.
able to hide it a little bit better now then.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Can you stream my Tyrannifex next?
No, you want those guys to be big. You get good line of sight.
That's true, it's true.
Alright, problem solved, chats. The beauty of TTS. Sometimes we get big models, but it's easy to fix. That's no 8th edition Venom model.
Range.
Apocryphally, the Venom model in 8th edition for Drukhari, or actually all the Drukhari models in 8th edition
Shock attack runs have
were ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrously either over or undersized. However however they ended up being imported. Whichever one you looked at was just enormous.
I'm not sure how sure of those sorts of things.
Jam Wayans. Paceman banned in Turkey. Can't view the list. Do you have a BCP subscription? I can post the BCP. For the raw BCP for the lists. If that will work for you. There you go. If you can see those, let me know. Otherwise, I guess I could just bring up the raw Paceman on the screen if you want to take a peek. Pretty gross start, seeing for flash kits and tank buses, like I'm going to bring him in from reserve and foregoing the trucks. Yeah, the 4 Storm Boys I have seen quite a bit. We watched some really, really powerful orc play over the weekend at ATC, and just mass Storm Boys were putting in so much work. Just, Even a poor man's jump pack assault intercessor is still a jump pack assault intercessor. Turns out that unit's really good. I definitely don't know about the Flash Gits truck because it feels so important. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know about the battle wagon though. That's an interesting inclusion. So let's continue to talk about this list. So we're running a big mech and mega armor with mech captain. So he's going to join into the Flash Git unit. Are we using an actual Captain Batrep? No, okay, we're not. We're just using the mega armor guy.
I put the.
So he's able to regenerate Flash Gits back to the unit. If you haven't seen this unit before, it's absolutely wild. The Flash Gits have sustained hits. They have a once per game use of lethal hits. Oh, we're putting these guys on the field.
Okay.
Whoa. You ever just disrespect your opponent? Just starting your Flash Gits on the table? What the hell? All right. Well, I haven't seen that before. They are 3 shots each. When they target the closest enemy unit, they get an additional shot. They have sustained hits 1. They have a once per game access to lethal hits. The Mech Captain enhancement gives the unit full hit rerolls, and you can order them for +1 to hit. So their base ballistic skill 5. They go down to 4s. They have 2 critical effects potentially on sustains, and they reroll all their hit rolls. So realistically, they convert somewhere like not quite, but somewhere close to 100% of their attacks between the sustained hits, the full rerolls, and the +1/2 hit. They're only AP1, which is the one downside of the unit, but they're 2 damage, and they're just largely going to force so many saves onto most like light vehicles or even medium infantry that they're just going to vaporize stuff. The fact that they also can also get benefit from the full rerolls in in Overwatch as well means that they are just basically dropping a regular phase of shooting in Overwatch 2. So oftentimes you basically get 2 rounds of shooting out of these guys, depending on how you can set them up. It is a ludicrous amount of damage. It is so strong.
Back over here.
Yeah, Overwatch nearly a full efficiency of a shooting phase for sure.
Break the boys.
Da best shooter I ever made.
Dr.
That
Dukes
means Loads the barrel.
with the prime
So
sub.
that it's dead shooty. That's that one. Cause that's da scorcher.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
burning
Thank you for
instead.
the subscription. Appreciate
Yeah,
you, buddy.
good and proper. And da bullets is explosive. They go as
The downside of ground pounding these guys, though, is that they are going to be susceptible to the Tyranid shooting. As powerful as this army is in shooting, this Orc Tactical Brigade, it does, I think, get outperformed by Exocrines. So, I don't know if we really want to be putting those guys on the battlefield here to begin with, because they will just get picked up by concentrated shooting on the swing back. So we're then running a 3-shock attack gun Big Max. These are largely to attach into Tank Buster units, so they get +1 to hit and wound against monstrous vehicles. And then they also give the unit reroll once to hit, which is cool, and then they can order it for +1 to hit as well. We have a Squad Leader Warboss, as we see up in the front here. He's leading the Commando unit, so he can jump up with Infiltrators. We've also got a Mork's Cunning Warboss, so we can redeploy before the game begins. We have a 20-man of boys. I think they're just inside the transport with another Warboss.
Wow.
Those are guys who are going to be shuffled up by the battle wagon. Big benefit to them is that at the end of start of the command phase, if you're engaged, you can pay a CP to add 1 to your OC value. So these big units can sort of run onto objectives, engage a bunch of enemies, and then steal all the objectives away that they're engaged on. If they are Orc boys at that point, they also obsec the objective too. We then have 2 units of Storm Boys, a unit of 10 and a unit of 5, another unit of 10 boys just as a kind of utility brick, I guess. A unit of Breaka Boys, 1 unit of Gretchen, 1 unit of Commandos, as we see, the 3 Tank Buster units and the Battle Wagon. So, some pretty good melee punch, right? We have the Breaka Boys in there, which is pretty nice. We also have the big Storm Boy unit is interesting too, because they do have the access to that impact attack strat to do mortal wounds on the charge. So, we can potentially get a lot of mortal wound output from that unit. They could even go in, if you have enough CP floating, they could wander up to you, grenade you, then charge you and do impact mortals. And that ends up being kind of a lot of additional damage as well.
From your guys. dealing with it.
That's a interesting inclusion. I don't know if I've seen the 10-man brick before. And they are, I believe, just starting on the table. Where are those guys at? Oh, they're there. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Just ready to fight over that bottom objective, and that's going to give Orks pretty good control over the objectives over here. I'm a little worried about their capacity to engage the top left, because they don't really have anything staged to push that way besides the flash kits. But we are kind of hoping to go first here. Those flash kits are right out in the open.
So, roll
I'm a little worried about these flash kits, to be honest, chat. I wonder if the hope is that we can eject the Ork boys from the battle wagon really early, keep the battle wagon safe from the rupture cannons, sort of wog early, push them onto an objective, and then just blow out.
When do I say?
And then just sort of re-equip the battle wagon with the flash cannon.
I will.
We are playing Smoke and Mirrors today, chat. Primary mission is Purge the Foe, which is a bit of a blessing and a curse for both these armies. We're going to have a competition over which numerous Horde mode army can kill more stuff.
And then I will redeploy my commandos.
Yeah, and then we're going to use the Orks Cunning redeployment. Pull the commandos back. So we blocked off all the lictors from deploying outside their deployment zone. We're not going to try to block the scout the scouts from coming in there. That is going to allow them to maybe even get up into the
commandos
tank buster unit. It's a little dangerous.
Natively.
I would love to see a redeployment on these flash kits.
Yeah, okay.
Move them back a little bit, I think. If you want to charge them, then I'll make you.
Shock attackers randomly 72-inch range, yeah.
Quite a long way forward.
Back in the day when 72-inch range actually mattered, that thing was a nightmare.
A long one.
If it got one iota of line of sight on you, you instantly died. It was almost impossible for most things to survive.
And then
the incoming shock attack gun hit.
Make a bit of room for my.
Okay, so we're gonna pull the Gretchen back.
Didn't leave enough room for them.
We're gonna redeploy the Gretchen a little bit and give ourselves some room to place the flashes. I actually kind of like that. Because it doesn't matter where these guys go. I don't know. We're just gonna find a way to place them later. All right, we've got one Gretchen towing on the objective, so we can trigger their ability, and then the flash kits are gonna pull back in the wall. Whew, all right. Whoa, almost gonna be a heart attack there, Clint. Don't do me like that. Although,
while I remember,
I guess so. The Hive Tyrant does give an assault aura over here.
4 up, fight on death. That's a relevant one.
He could like assault over.
Okay.
I guess it probably would have been 1, maybe 2 exocrines shooting. One of them probably kills the other one out of line of sight, and then they just start regenerating anyway. So I guess like in reality, it wasn't that big of a loss there because those guys have a baked-in 4+ invulnerable save. But every flash kit you lose feels so bad.
Awesome.
Before they get to shoot.
So roll for both turns.
Yeah. Good luck. Have a good game.
Got a 1. There's a 3. Yeah. Good luck. Good game, mate.
And that is Ork going first. Should have kept the commandos there. Oh boy.
Do you have any scouts?
I don't have any scouts now. You have some scouts, yeah?
I do.
Never appreciated any range over 36 inches for guns. Dark Reapers have been consistently outranging stuff, and it feels amazing. I know, yeah. That was what I felt like as soon as I started playing Marines. I was so used to playing demons with everything being an 18-inch range.
Mine's coming up very flat today for some reason. It's
You can press minus and get smaller.
Oh, okay.
If it's too big, yeah.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah, as soon as I got like a 48-inch range or a like 72-inch range gun, I was like, oh, look at this, boys. I can shoot you from the other side of the table. Even 36 inches feels like so wild when you are so used to playing guns that only ever basically shoot from melee range. That is the interesting thing about like Dark Reapers too, is that you can just like sort of chill at 48. You can ping them with the Falcon Bright Lance and then just like slam them with the full reroll missile launchers and just call it a day. Feels good, man. I'm excited to see Eldar on the table. It does feel like they're probably gonna, I don't know. I hesitate to say that I think they're gonna be broken. They do. That does seem like a really cool, interestingly constructed codex.
I won't bother scouting the other ones. So.
All right, Gene Stealers push back to the wall. And it is Orks' turn 1. This is going to be a great opportunity for them to stage. I actually wonder if we see this recycle into the battle wagon right now. We could even just dump these 20 boys right here. And just say, hey man, I'm going to threaten hold more on turn 2, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or at least turn 3 if they if they push
if you recycle when it's your
the
turn,
boys into a position where
sort
they
it out,
can charge in.
If you recycle, it's like.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, then that means I definitely won't get these ones. But I think we can control.
Yeah, you should be able to just unlock them and put them back in. Yeah, flip it over. Press F. There you go. Boop.
And then this one. Toggle.
Very nice.
And then you want to you use this side, and then just to avoid confusion if you want. Okay. That's that is your side. Sorry, what am I doing? Oh,
That is my side.
my
But
bad.
it's because
You can take it off the top. You can take it off the top, and it'll be the same one.
you can't have engage in the first turn anyway, so I get to
Perfect.
redraw.
Easy.
Is that
Very
true, Chat?
easy.
I don't think that's the case.
Cool.
3 inches of the centre, mark for death.
Engage doesn't reshuffle turn 1.
Like jail.
Engage only reshuffles if you have less than 3 units in your army on the battlefield.
Engage. Oh right. Did you have engage?
I had engage, yeah.
Oh right. Well, this is we're playing like pros from the start. I mean, it's back in. I'm happy to.
Yeah, I mean, you can search it and pull it. So here's the engage card.
Okay. Perfect.
Which one did you cycle for it? Did you cycle in for it? I can peek.
Okay, so mark for death and engage.
Yeah.
That's
I will
embarrassing, chat.
mark 3 for you. You can have the Tyranids, the Exocrine, and the.
Oh, it was Area Denial?
Okay. Perfect.
Yep. Alright, fix that real quick.
Right, so no secondaries for me. I can't really get anything in there unless I.
It's behind enemy lines he was thinking of,
Wait,
chat.
don't-
Behind enemy lines, redraws in turn 1, engage is not. You gotta read your cards, though. RTFC.
I will just. Everything with the leader will just have stealth and.
So hyped to see Eldari.
Yeah.
Grinding games. Ooh, I'm jelly. The last game I played on stream here is actually the last game of 40k that I played, which feels weird.
So,
It feels like I'm like quitting cold turkey, but the moving process. I streamed back-to-back GT. I moved states and then just streamed back-to-back GTs. I don't know when I was getting a game 40k in the middle there. Oh boy. But we'll get some next week. We're gonna be back to it. Yeah, it's been crazy, dude. Whew. And then I felt self-conscious about it, so I worked super hard this week to get content out. But unfortunately, videos this week didn't do very well, so now I'm sad. Now I'm gonna go play Fire Warrior and make a documentary about it, I guess, to drown my feelings. Missing the Monday streams? It's a mess over here right now. So we're basically we're in the process of basically reflooring the area that I'm in to help with soundproofing, and that's gonna take a couple days at least. So it's basically like none of my infrastructure set up yet. I'm on my old desk right now. But hopefully next week we'll be back into it. And then I'll be up to regularly scheduled broadcasts. Assuming he has to pick up the Gene Stealers with the flash kits? Yes. Yeah, I mean, the like trade for boys for gits or for gene stealers or whatever is not too bad, because the Orc boys aren't really that powerful in any other engagement in this game. But the gene stealers do just get wiped by the flash gits like instantaneously. I think it's going to be the ball is in Hasa's court here to dodge the flash gits shots with those gene stealers. That's why I would love to see this battle wagon embark those flash gits like as soon as possible, because I think the threat of that unit in a relatively fast transport is like horrendous.
Yeah, I always feel like Purge the Foe feels...
Yeah, I'm hoping they end up being kind of like
It's gonna die.
a slow burn.
When it dies.
That's why I did the new started the new player thing. They're doing the new player videos, but we'll see how they end up. I don't know. I end up kind of like running back through a lot of my comment sections, and I see like what videos people have a lot of questions about and try to do those. But it doesn't feel like those people ever come back, you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes, though. I definitely, like, I don't feel bad for having, like, constructed a library of new player material, you know, it's not like, it makes me sad that the videos didn't do better on release, but, you know, in the future, it'll save me time and energy to point new players to resources. So pushing up to OPSEC, the bottom right objective over here.
Okay.
Interesting question is going to be where these commandos end up going.
That will do me over to you. I don't get any... Well, the secondaries weren't really scored anyway, but... I will... Oh, let me see if my grots get me one. They do, so I do get...
So Grot's green to CP, but I don't know if you want to save either of those objectives. To be perfectly candid, those don't feel like very good keeps here. Yeah, there you go.
Already got a CP. Okay.
That is unfortunately a 0 CP turn 1. Okay. Or a 0 VP turn 1. Not much you can do there unless we saw the commandos get redeployed in a much more aggressive position. So if we saw them dropped like in over here, or we saw like Storm Boys placed over here or something, which I think you would normally do. But we are keeping Storm Boys for a later game Deep Strike in reserve right now, so we don't really have that much utility on the battlefield for Glyn, which is unfortunate.
I'm not shooting a bio or spore mine at you because then you just get kill points.
That is the interesting. Yeah, I guess the other question that Glenn's probably wrestling with here is that we are playing Purge the Foe today, so the players will get additional points for destroying enemy units. So even if he placed stuff aggressively forward and was able to move up and get engaged on turn 1, if he gives up the opportunity for an extra minute to just pick that unit off, he just gives up more points than he would have been scoring from the secondary there.
I'll get rid of engage.
So redrawing on Haas's side.
Area denial.
Very nice little area denial there. That's much easier to score. You give up the kill doing it, but it's not the end of the world. You can just run a Lictor in the middle there and force out a unit to come fight it anyway.
Nice kill point.
The turn 1 redraw, always risky. Yeah, the benefit of playing Tyranids though is that you basically have like Ultramarines level CP management abilities, but in every army, right? You don't have to be playing a particular sub-faction to do it, you just have to be bringing Hive Tyrants. So, you can kind of windmill slam redraws like pretty often as Tyranids, and it doesn't feel that bad, because you're generating so many additional command points every battle round from the Hive Tyrant itself. Nurgle, Matt's in chat. What's up, my guy? How's it going? Nice to see you.
Area denial, I'm just gonna have
just rock up the Hive Tyrants, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's just a kill point.
So I think
It's not.
Somebody tell me if I'm a silly goober here, but I think that with that Norn Emissary list, taking down a GT in Crusher Stampede, I might give Crusher Stampede a go, because those Norn Emissaries are like, that's my jam, and it does feel like Crusher Stampede has what they need. Don't think 10 Fire Dragons in Fuegan is practical. The damage it does is insanity. He died taking 48 damage after Donut Pains. Is that like fully wombo comboed out? Like everything all set up? Like you're on 5-up criticals and lethal sustain and reroll 1s and all that shit? Just not in the best position to score other cards. Yeah, the difference is that I mean it is Tyranids, right? So like Tyranids are their utility so strong that it doesn't that they can usually score anyway. And that's not really, in this mission in particular, that's not really a secondary that Tyranids really want to be holding on to regardless, right?
Have 24 inches.
As we talked about before, it could score you 3 secondary points on engage, but it's going to give your opponent 4 primary. And so he always has the opportunity to score it, right? He has Biovores, he has Lictors everywhere, but it's not really that good of a secondary, so the only thing he's losing is the command point, right? Worst case scenario, he's just going to ditch that card and regenerate the command point anyway.
Slightly.
Full tokens, ideal detachment, yeah.
This die.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, like, it's an unnecessary amount of efficiency, right? You could probably just Voidmail Slam 10 Fire Dragons into almost any armored target, and you kill them regardless. So pushing the Tyrannofexes here, looks like we're with that Assault Aura. This is always why I always side-eye those Tyranid armies that play the gun platforms over here with no Assault Aura. But just the additional movement that you get
comes out the other side.
to allow you to sort of reorient your units and gain cheeky lines of sight is huge. So it looks like we're able to cut a line of sight or 2 onto the
One thing before,
battle wagon here.
I don't know why it didn't show it, but the battle wagon has got hard case, which gives it +2 toughness.
Okay, sure.
Wait for the salt after that match? Yeah.
That's all good.
It removes the firing depth, but I don't need
I'm excited for it too,
just a
Chad.
few poisons.
I just want to play. I want to play my big bugs again.
Fair enough. Well, I
want to play Hive Tyrants and
guns.
Carnifexes and Skirmer Killers and shit and run around.
Yep, they will.
I'm bringing in these dudes here, 1 inch from wall.
Now, curiously, I think that we're playing so cagey here for the Tyranids, which I think they have to do because the threat of these of the tank busters is like so immense against these big heavy targets that don't have Armor of Contempt, which is a huge downside for the tank busters. I think we may be giving up a hold more, although I imagine this Lictor is going to hide on this objective right here. The Lictor is actually probably a real problem for the this Orc army. There's nothing that can really profitably engage into it, especially since a lot of the Orc units are 5-mans, right? The tank busters and the Breaker Boys are all 5-mans. And it can position itself in a spot here where it can block out a strategic reserve off the side right here really effectively while being out of line of sight and out of 12 inches to be shot at on the other side.
Yeah.
So I actually think that this Lictor is going to be a nightmare for
with that.
Hopefully he can devise a way to take that thing out. Maybe we can see that that big unit of Storm Boys like rapid ingress in and then charge it and impact attack it to death or something.
These guys.
Because otherwise it's going to be so.
Are they reserves or deep strike?
Sorry, there is the wrong way around.
3x5 Fire Dragons will run through Crusher Stampede last?
So deep strike is Storm Boys, and then
Maybe.
these 3 units are all coming in from reserve.
I mean, probably. I don't know. We'll see. We did watch Crusher Stampede just like absolutely fall on its face against Solar Spearhead the other day.
So we'll get at least an inch. Just pop it there.
On at North Carolina ATC. Yeah, there's that position for that Lictor.
So you can certainly come in on this board edge, which we don't want. Could just pop this.
It does have to make sure it can't be seen around this corner. I think there is a position. You could just go here and shoot it with a shock attack gun. But whether that's a trade you want to make, I guess is the question.
Push this guy up a little bit because
we watched a Folger Piles play against Juice Stephen 4, who's playing Crusher Stampede, and she like 20-0 like effortlessly. It was brutal. For a hot minute, it looks like it was pretty cool because the Maleceptors were like shooting down Venerable Dreadnoughts and then killing them in melee. And it was ooh sweet. And then the Telemons committed, and then it was all over. Oh boy.
Oh, actually, wait. Think about it. You need to be because I'm not using this for mine. I'm going to be using it for middle of the area denial, so I do need to screen out. We bring them in here. We get shots off. Oh, they're only 24 inches though, right? So just need to push them.
Put in the detachment once and never again. Yeah, the fact that they printed a monster-focused detachment and didn't give it any defensive stratagems for the monsters is like blows my mind. Like, Tyranid monsters are not that well statted. Like, I don't understand what you're doing. Wild. Bulger and Custodian's got dance moves for days. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, watching him pilot that Solar Spearhead list, I don't know if I really, like, believed in Solar Spearhead more than it was, like, a good list. I would never say that it's not good, right?
Done. So,
but it never looked like quite, you know, sort of like S tier to me until I watched him play. Oh my god, the circles that he ran around.
Shoot Revival.
People were crazy.
Area Denial.
So here's a Spore Mine dropping down. Grab some Area Denial in the middle there. Importantly, the Spore Mine's also going to prevent advancing into the center too, so that can push back a really aggressive push on the log turn as well. The Spore Mine's really annoying for Orks here. There is a unit there.
Oh, I've got to get it managed.
There you go, buddy.
Yep. While I remember it, the Lictor here is sabotaging, and then I start my actual shooting. So we're going to shoot just these three monsters basically into the battle wagon. So we're going.
It kind of feels like the 1-2 punches of Caladius Grab Tank like into a Telemon, right?
Basically, after the X-Screen hits, everything else gets reroll ones. So X-Screen coming in hot with 2 + 3, so that's 5 shots. He is hitting you on
like
3.
Those two combinations will kill basically, like whatever.
Wounding you on 5s.
They each individually don't quite kill anything, and then together they kill it. Like who cares? Whatever, and then the Telemon doesn't die on the crackback.
Okay. And the battle wagon reduces AP by 1 as well. So AP3 goes to AP1, so 4.
Nice.
Extra shot, trying to
and then
get into the battle wagon here. Not quite inside the Hive Tyrants.
Now get reroll ones. So the first Tyran effects, and I don't think I'm.
Guess we didn't want the Hive Tyrant to eat a random shock attack on an exploder.
No, so just
so he's hiding.
Anti-tank gun. So
losing that guy early is the end of the world for these Tyranid armies sometimes.
Both wound. These are AP4.
Ooh, 2 rupture cannon shots. I believe in you, battle wagon. You'll be fine, buddy. He saves both of them.
That is it. Very nice. Then the second guy.
Oh, Tyranids, bro.
So 2 hits. 3s.
Alright, can we do it again? There's no way he gets both.
Not bad. So
One
just
goes
one
through.
goes through. 3. Will I use my Hive Tyrant 1 free strat reroll here? Yeah, it's not using anything else.
He saved 3 out of 4 rupture cannon shots here. They all converted, they all hit and all wounded. And he saved 3 out of 4 of them on a 5-up. So he's in cover. He gets the natural Armor of Contempt from the Battle Wagon ability. And then we rerolled a 3 into a 1, so it did less damage. Okay.
Okay, so I think that is it.
So it was. It ends up being a 5-up save, and he saved a billion of them.
So I will score Area Denial for 5. I will.
Although I think that was a little bit of a misplay on Glenn's part here, putting in line of sight, because I think it just needs to be a little bit farther back for it to be out.
Okay. One strat I forgot about.
Classic Tyranids chats.
It doesn't matter right at this moment in time. At the end of your fight phase, I can pick up either a unit of commandos or a unit of Stormboys.
Like an uppy downy shot.
You can do an uppy downy, yeah. So I have to declare that at the end of your fight phase.
Okay.
So sabotage progressing with the Lictor, I imagine.
Okay.
Over here. Are we gonna up down this 10 man of Stormboys? Reliable anti-tank, yeah. Correct to Space Frontier when the Tyrant dies, all the Carnifexes on the board die. That used to literally be a rule.
And defend strong.
When your synapse creatures died, they would inflict damage to everything around them.
Defend
all the Tyranids around them.
And I just need to get something into the middle.
In 9th edition, I think it was a rule with Termagants specifically. When they died, they'd kill Termagants around them.
So This battle wagon.
Both Tyranids and Orks make you want to take a smoke break. Is that because you want to go get like the bee smoke? You like smoke out the beehive? Is that why? Is that what we're talking about here? So we're just ramming this battle wagon right up the middle. No fear, chat. No fear at all. No WOG declared.
That would give me... How much would that be to charge? Oh, orders.
And charge onto the objective. Yeah, I guess it's... Well, I guess it's not so difficult for the...
So, the lictor there
the
has...
Tyranids to root out the Ork boys from the battle wagon, because they can 1-2 punch with the Exocrine and Tyrannifexes into the battle wagon. Theoretically, that should kill it. And then counterattack, or follow that up with the blast weapons and the Broodlord. So he should be able to kill the 20-man here pretty reliably.
Kill that lictor.
Glenn has to force out those big heavy guns, though. He really needs a way to deal with this Lictor. That's the sort of problematic part. This Lictor is protecting this whole line of sight right now. And as soon as Tank Busticus can pop in on that line of sight and fire pulsar rockets, like that whole flank sort of starts to decompose, to disintegrate, and this Lictor's really gonna hurt him. I really wish we'd seen some utility placed over there. Just the 5-man Storm Boys, like just chilling in the ruin and ready to pop up and contest that objective. At least force the Tyranids to go deal with that unit. It was 8th edition for Tervagon?
Yeah, I'll give the Storm Boys.
Fair enough. I think that link was still unplayable in 8th edition.
So I'll do it the other way.
Hordes in 8th edition in general were not very good. Orks could do it, but that was because they could respawn entire units. But Tyranids were Gene Stealers or go home for the most part.
We'll give...
Termagants didn't really have a place outside screening.
I'll give stealth and cover. I give stealth and cover to my boys here from the
Miss Conscript blobs.
Yeah, so from
I guess there was that White Shields detachment, right?
I'll give the Tank Busters.
That was pretty funny.
I may as well have stealth and cover just in case. And the same with the Flashgate, stealth and cover.
Okay.
Militarum were really good, but that was because their indirect fire was super dumb. They had crazy good indirect fire followed up by, oh, we're just going, chat. We're just pushing today.
Back.
Is there a universe where the tank buster unit in this building gets a line of sight anywhere? I don't feel like there is. Because the shock attack gun Big Mac, I guess he can fire down this line. No, he can shoot into a Tyrannifex or something. So maybe we'll just expose the tank buster unit, sort of force the shots to go into them, and then follow up with the other 2 tank buster units, and maybe even the Storm Boys.
Some reserves.
Interesting stuff.
So I am going to bring in a unit of Storm Boys, just outside of 9 of you there. And can I get an angle on him where I can bring the others in?
Battle Wagon's got 20 boys and a war boss in it, yep.
Can I just catch him there?
Not with that line, you're going over the terrain, but I think you probably can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are pushing the shot into the Lictor. I mean, Glenn does have to get rid of that. Excuse me, chat.
So maybe 2. Right.
Glenn does have to get rid of that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
that model. That model, like I said, is absolutely gonna ruin his day.
That shock attack gun.
But it feels like you're putting the cart before the horse a little bit here, because you're killing the screening unit in order to open up the line of sight for the units that it's screening. But you're bringing in the screens, the units that it is screening to kill it. So what is it doing?
Yeah, I think so, because I think it's to the model that's low, not to the point of the model you can see. So, for example, if it was from the thing here, he wouldn't be in. But I think because the dude's within 12, I can't actually remember.
But it's a Votan with no bikes, 2 hecatons. You're running melee Chaos Knights? Like carnivores? That's rad, dude. Yeah, I have a local who plays, like, I don't want to say no.
+1.
This is definitely not currently placed here.
Cool. My stealth will cancel that out.
From the Victor guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll put another unit of tank busters over this side here. And just outside of 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're just going for it, Chad.
On that Victor there.
We really gotta kill lictors, I guess.
Line for that would be there, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I'm sort of touching that line, I think it's probably okay. Can you just put a 9 onto that?
Oh, what, sorry?
A 9-inch.
Oh, sorry.
These will have +1 to shoot.
I guess on the upside, this unit's not really in that much danger, unless the Gene Stealers want to, like, recommit from the middle, but even then, they're kind of far away, and they'd have to not fight the boys in the center. And as high volume as the Exocrines are, they aren't going to kill the boys very quickly. They'll kill them eventually, but it'll take them a little while. But yeah, there's a... I have played against bikeless Votan, but it does feel weird. It feels like the Hernkin Pioneers are kind of like
this is
important for that faction.
If I can find the right one.
Alright.
Okay, so shooting.
Yeah, I will rapid ingress, and I'll put it on my time.
Yeah, can we just double check the position for the tank busters here? They're strategic reserving, right? So they have to be wholly within 6 of the table edge and outside 9 of this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me put the thing on for you.
Just the strategic reserve line. I think it's the guys. These guys probably aren't going to be able to get placed in the ruin. I think these two are too close.
We can go slightly behind. And if I can space these out a little bit. Behind, so there we go. That should be okay now.
And this guy's gonna have to move.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's too close to the lictor right now.
Okay. That's absolutely fine.
Cool.
Is it, sorry, Trevor, do you know if it's with lone op, is it to the point of the model you can see, or is it so for example, the only thing you can see here is the tail at 12.9, but is it the distance from the model at 10.4?
Yeah, so distances between models are always measured closest point to closest point. So your distance to a model is totally irrelevant. Is totally irrespective of your line of sight. So even if you were like shooting at the Tyrannifex and you could see the tail, but you're measured to the front, you could almost be like 7 inches closer to it than the line of sight looks like.
Got ya. Cheers.
Cool.
Oh yeah, and I'm on for my rapid ingress. So you've got these tank busters. So if I come in here,
I actually learned a new thing the other day, chat, which I had not known
Yep,
before,
and then
Um,
a bit further.
which is that
the shock
melta
attack,
damage
but you
is
probably
measured
wanna shoot shock
between
attack.
units, not between models, which
Potentially.
I thought was bizarre. So your melta
Like
characteristic
here.
improves when you're within
And
half range, your weapon range, of the target unit. So you can measure to a model that you're not actually shooting at, which I thought was bizarre. It's kind of like the old grenade rule, where you would throw a grenade like through a wall at someone you couldn't
Why
see.
is there more scary stuff happening?
So that brings in most of the reserves, chat. We still have Gargoyles in the reserve for Haza. And on the other side, we just have a Break a Boys unit in reserve for Glenn, which is probably going to rapid ingress after this turn. Yeah, I like double taked. I thought it was just that, like when your weapon range was within that distance, but it is just actually when you target a unit within half of your range, and you're good.
Yeah, sure. I'll go there.
Fire Dragon just got better. Yeah, that one blew my mind. So we are just kind of like putting it all on the table here for Glenn. He did not wog this turn, so he doesn't have the 5+ invulnerable save, which I think is not the end of the world. But as I mentioned before, he does have to get rid of this this lictor.
That classed as a monster or
No, just infantry.
Although what he could do if he wants to get cheeky and leave the lictor there, although that's dangerous,
Actually, that's 2.
is he can actually just rip the shock attack and shot into that Maleceptor and try to get real spicy.
Oh.
Except that it is in range of the Hive Tyrant right now, so it gets defensive strats for free. Just a little bit, or at least one, which is a little bit awkward.
right. Okay, so these tank busters. From that there. So can 2 just about see you?
So it's the big mech and the guy behind him.
This guy here with his rocket can't.
I don't think so. I think when we were setting the map, we worked out that those 2 could. Because this guy here, I think it's.
Is he inside the base of this guy? No. Oh no. What's going on there?
Okay, we'll say 1.
Yeah, I think it's if they were trying to, there's maybe a universe where we could get 2 tank buses on that lictor, but what you would have to do is place the tank busters in front. The line of sight basically arcs through the corner of this guy's base. You'd have to place the tank busters in that position and then basically place the shock attack gun arcing over them. Art of War, Nick faced Quentin as scintillating
I'm
host.
going to take a risk. I'm going to shoot at your Maleceptor. Because you've
Okay.
got stealth on him as well, so I'm going to shoot.
Scintillating Legion versus Aspects Host.
So it's 2 tank busters and
I mean,
big mech. Yep.
it is also
Oh,
scintillating.
right, yeah. Oh, because that's a tank buster ahead. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, all good. I will pop Feel No Pain on him.
Okay.
I'll use it with the free high current strap.
You can use that both in your turn and in mine, can you?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. So 2d3 shots.
I'm actually interested in Yunari, chat. I'm a little worried Yunari is really broken, and I think I called it out when I did my live stream because it feels like super degenerate, but we'll see. For a really good player, like if you know the movement game,
Fair enough.
things are gonna be really good for
And
you.
then d6 plus 1.
Did we just
the,
miss every shot from these
So 7.
rockets? That's unfortunate.
4.
Oh my god, these rolls, chat.
1.
Well, should have gotten the lictor.
2 hit.
That shock attack and would have eviscerated that lictor. Ooh.
Is straight.
If Yunari get proper
Nine.
transports, that shit's busted. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
11.
Yeah, if they give Yunari
5,
Falcons,
but
I
they get
think like the
+1
game
to
is
hit,
over,
to
definitely.
wound against monsters.
The only downside is that
Also
they don't get access to all like the really, really silly aspect combos.
Okay, so
Nice.
2 at 84.
2 Golden saves, Mr. Maliceptor. Only one goes here. That was not a good shot. Although that was probably a pretty good,
6 damage.
a pretty reasonable gamble there. There is a universe where those tank busters really go off and eat that guy into the sun. Although it's not a particularly reliable
the truck will
prospect.
Shoot at. Oh no. No, the truck won't shoot at spawn mine. That would just potentially lose my points. So over here, I've got 5 tank busters.
I guess the thing to consider though is that these lictors give you kills.
Yep.
So killing the little individual guys makes it more difficult for your opponent to get kill more on the crackback turn. It is really good without them already.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, the move end of shooting phase seems like
He's got stealth.
like so nuts. I don't know.
Correct, yeah.
It'll be on 5, so
We'll see.
T6.
T6, strength 9, so this will be on 3s. So 1. AP2. AP2.
Okay, cover. Fail it, so damage 3 was that?
Damage 3, yeah.
Sure.
D6 plus 1 for the trip attack gun, so 4, 5.
Alright, buddy, let's get a hit through here. Nice.
There's 1 there, re-rolling that. Nope.
Oh, the stealth is doing so much work. There's the wound.
So 1 at AP4.
Should pop
Yeah,
right
straight through.
What's he got left? 3.
Wraith Lords go hard?
Need a...
Wraith Lords, really?
Oh, no.
1 damage! No! We gotta CP reroll that. There you go.
Yep.
Get that guy out of here. Alright.
Let's see if
Oh boy.
CP and then
We can't drop 2 units to tank bust and kill nothing.
need to spend 1 of my CP.
What's interesting is that I was hearing some discourse over the weekend that a lot of players were feeling uninspired by tank busters.
Shooting, so
And they actually ended up dropping tank busters from their lists. And a lot of it's because of that like sort of diciness like that. It's a lot of attacks that hit on 4s.
that is a 4 needed.
There's a 5. So that'll put that big brick of boys on the objective there. Glenn now forcing the issue by
Right on top of it.
threatening a 10 on primary. Sabotage is going to complete for Haza. Glenn's going to score 4.
Explodes.
Should already have scored a 4 on primary for
Nice.
holding. He's going to go up to 8 and hold up 2 kills to his opponent's 0 so far. But
Okay.
obviously, I think we will be able to kill at least these tank busters in there,
So,
friends over there. Question is if you charge these storm boys in. Probably not. There's no chance they kill the lictor. The lictor would just eat them alive.
Yeah, I hold 1, so and I've killed 2 at the moment, haven't I?
Yeah, that's my set.
Oh, I'm so used to playing red. I always play red.
Yeah, I'm the same, yeah. Well, I feel like I host a lot and then I just go straight to the red.
Blog Zombie with the reset, by the way. Thank you so much.
And so I get 3 for.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, at the end of my turn, but there's no way I'm going to take it. So it's...
Couple more subs and we'll do a list build with chat.
So I
just get 3.
If anybody wants to jump in there, y'all can dictate all the trash I play on in T5S2 pods.
Sorry.
What?
I put the Storm Boys to try and charge your lictor. But it's okay.
Oh, sure.
No.
Oh, we are gonna take that charge? No way.
Sure, I don't-
That's a really bad charge. Don't take it. Glenn, no.
I don't mind, honestly. I mean, the Elixir's got fights first and it's probably going to kill something anyway. But, like, you're welcome to do it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't change the scoring. All it would do is give the opportunity to get an additional kill, but they're in a good spot right now.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Hopefully this turn I'm actually going to kill something.
All right, Glenn's getting some. He's getting some points on the board after that really abysmal draw on turn 1.
And a
And
small
the,
mine, so you've got a kill count of 2.
Hasa completed his
I want to get.
sabotage. Now here's the thing to consider, chat.
Oh, that's what
We
to do.
are sort of pushing right now, right? So Glenn's forcing his opponent to deal with the tank busters. He's forcing his opponent to deal with the battle wagon. He says, "Hey, man, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna kick the shit out of all your little guys,
So,
unless you answer these." However, if Haza pushes too far forward in order to try to deal with the models in the middle of the table here,
oh yikes! You probably actually have Culver Hordes, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 20 boys in the battle wagon.
you know,
sure.
Oh man, it's called, and it could actually get
anything
scored. That's brutal.
Nope.
But we could see a flash get Overwatch here, which could ruin the Gene Stealers if it pushes forward.
Do they have 2?
So you have to make sure that you
Just one.
keep those guys super safe.
So they would need that.
It would be very difficult though
25,
because
but
the boys can disembark at the
Oh, no.
back of the battle
It's 20
wagon
plus, sorry.
and try to make any charge very
Oh,
difficult.
because the total
for
wound
trying to push
characteristics
forward.
is 25. Okay, cool. So I've all 5 there. I need to pop the battle wagon. I need to eat the orcs inside. Okay. Sure. Have they got war boss with them as well?
You've got Warboss with them, Dale. Yeah.
So containment, I'm gonna get 3 for containment. Done.
Never scored call the whole edition.
I could come in down here with my gargoyle.
I've done a
and
call.
get 6.
I've called in my time. I actually scored call as a fixed one time.
So
I think more than one time. Well, back when Green Tide was meta, you'd fix in call like all the time. What a time to be alive. That was
I
wild.
definitely score 3 for containment. Cull the horde. That's definitely difficult. It's not undoable though. I just need to pop the battle weapon and then charge the dude inside. So I could move the Gene Stealers up 8 inches and then get a charge off on the boys after I blow it up. Although it's proven pretty tough to blow up so far. Then I'm exposing my Gene Stealers. It's a few points, and then these dudes are out as well. They've got mad Overwatch, I'm assuming, because they've got them. Sustained, right?
Yeah, sustained on 6s, reroll everything. 4 shots each.
Yeah, these dudes eat Gene Stealers.
Is this Dark Tide strategy?
Not what
Let's say yes.
my Gene Stealers to be running into. I got 3. Let's just sub
They
out.
move you into
Carl.
the bottom middle left square. It's so good. Yeah.
Sure.
Fortunately, it's really easy to hold the center objective here because that's the free square in bingo.
What screen do we look at now? I can definitely put one there. Okay, cool.
That is the one downside. I always try. I like to practice some board hygiene and keep my board clean of all the measurement lines. But some players really like to just have all the information all the time, which is a little distracting for us, the viewers. But
I
obviously,
need to kill 3.
we are the
things.
less important party in this
battle wagon.
whole machine.
As well, I can definitely clear
It does make kind of a cool pattern, though.
Up to support. So let's move.
Double Scrabble points. That would be a cool mission. You have to spell words with your models.
Overwatch
Chad.
threats or the flash kits.
Form your army into a shape.
Depending
and
on
get
what
5
the
victory
can be
points.
quite nice.
That's what they should put on the secondary deck.
Into a squad, they get quite a lot of shots.
Because of the because of blast.
Yeah.
Got ya. Gotcha. Here. This guy jumps out ever so slightly. Containment. Oh wait.
Maybe you can form a unit out of your war dogs, Chad.
Dudes go back. We'll have a line to everyone. Yeah. You can see it. Let's do it. So 2 of them should be able to handle 1 unit. I would say.
Alright. My co-commentator's here. Pinky, what do you have to say for yourself?
These 2 can kill that. That's 15 kill points.
Nothing.
Potentially it's literally doing. I really want to execute shooting the flash gets actually because they're scary. I think he can see them already anyway, so he just stays still, just plugs away at them.
So Exocrines are going to start shooting the flash kits. Question is what we're going to use to deal with the boys in the truck here, in the battle wagon.
So they just stay still.
And I hope that Glenn, he is probably going to lose his battle wagon this time. I doubt he can make all those saves the second turn in a row. But the hope is that he can set himself up in a position where the boys aren't really in danger after the transport goes down.
This side.
Is Inky loving the new place? She's got mixed feelings, I think. I think she likes the space, and she likes that if I'm away, there's another person in the house that she can go find and bother. But unfortunately, the way that we have our room set up,
Got these tanks.
I have to keep my door closed a lot of times when I'm
Well, they
recording or
go
live
in.
streaming, and that means that she can't come and go all she wants. So she has to bother me to get the door open.
No.
But we brought all her toys and her
She doesn't use this
cat trees and stuff from home.
Close. No,
We have another cat tree we haven't even built yet.
diligence
We've got another one. My mom bought her a housewarming present. I didn't get anything, but my cat got a brand new cat tree.
Because
That's not true.
honestly, these guys are
It's actually not
I
quite
mean,
true.
24.
But she was very happy to give Inky a present. And so she's gonna have 2 cat trees, and her hammock,
Stay staging there.
and my bed,
Take the hit.
and maybe my roommate's bed. So she's got a lot of places to be.
Blast it.
Her little static creating monitor breaking sock.
Move up.
Yeah, I'm on my old desk, which she can't like climb on as easily, so my monitors have been safe so far, which has been nice.
Oh no, actually.
Well, she also gets better views of the road outside, so she can judge everyone, which I think she appreciates.
6 inches of as many of these dudes as possible to give out his lethals. Yes, yes. No, I prefer to have him. Actually. Oh no, he's got all 4. Perfect. Doing his job. You've still got some things in reserve. You can pick up and put down again, so I do still need to think about rapidly progressing. Probably going to just end up wanting to get break boys in here.
Okay, alright. I think that is my movement done. Not being super aggressive. So let's go on to shooting phase. Behind the enemy line.
I turned down my music here, chat. I didn't realize how loud I had it.
Oh, you're in shooting now, yeah?
We're
Yeah,
gonna see a
I was
rapid
on that,
ingress.
Um,
Got these breaker boys ready to break some boys.
may Overwatch him.
You can't overwatch in my shooting phase. It's only in the movement phase.
I think what we could see.
not coming
Oh, we
into
actually
the
didn't push the
surface
gene
shot
stealers
from
at
the
all.
bottom.
Interesting.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Do I want to rapid ingress? It would feel slightly wrong to rapid in. No. Do I want to rapid ingress?
I imagine Waz getting called next turn. So there's probably a spot here. We could ingress to either pull focus from the tank bustas or
Rapid ingress to there.
threaten the Maliceptor.
Well, that'd be 19.
Yeah, 13-inch advance and charge. It's a little bit of a tough crawl. Tough ask. Those poor little orcs, they got stumpy legs.
Yeah, made you make a choice there.
Pods are monthly.
I'm going to shoot.
Pods last a month, but I launch them I pair them generally every Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to rapid ingress those.
I basically, whenever I have the
Breakable.
time on that
Yeah.
day, I'll go
Yeah.
down to the pod lineup. Oh, shit. Are we just going in the middle here?
Away.
Oh my god. Wait.
And 9-inch.
What? You're just going to get exocrined. What is happening? Oh, I guess not if we go in the corner back here. I'll just get hit with the Maliceptor, and that's probably fine. These Breaker Boys, fortunately, are not a very large unit. Glenn knows no chill, chat. He's a consummate orc player. Oh, yeah, okay. Just put him in the front. Yeah, I think actually they can hide from at least one exocrine. Yeah, I think they hide from the
Can you
exocrines.
see me with the other with the
Gotta be
big shooting
inside
units
the
over
inside
the
the
side
band, though, buddy.
from here?
It's too far.
I think the X-Screen's going to be able to, yeah.
But that's your line there. So if I move over a bit, then you can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Do remember, these are strategic reserve though, right? So,
Oh, so I need to be within.
yeah, I'll put the things up.
All right, they got it. That's good.
Oh, it's already out.
But yeah, usually I'll go through with new pods Tuesday or Wednesday, and the pod lasts a month. But it's typical that I'll launch 2 or 3 pods out of any one waitlist over the course of a month. So especially if you're a patron, because patrons get priority access. If you're a patron, typically
So you can,
you can
shoot with
get into 2 or
the
3
one guy
pods
there that's gonna,
right in a row.
there's no going to choice
every
between
week.
shooting my breaker boys or my tank busters. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, sweet. Back over to me. Right, what was the order of operations here? I think I have to just trust my 2 Tyrannofexes that didn't move to just kill the battle wagon. So we'll start.
Sometimes I
with,
get confused with orcas.
We'll
It's
start
true.
with
Too many pods.
We'll
Indeed.
start with the further away Tyrannofex shooting it. 2 shots. Both hit. One is lethal, which I forgot last time round, but he is within 6 inches of the Hive Tyrant. So another 3s. Yeah, that is 2 wounds.
And the AP on this one is.
I think, will you get cover this time?
It's gone through.
Yeah, I think you will. Yeah, you will. Oh, they both gone through. Okay. Yeah, so it is. Well, I mean, it's still 14 damage. So. Okay.
Oh, good thing that was a damage roll, Chad, and not a
Oh.
not a wound roll. What could go wrong? Double one.
That's a relief at least.
Okay.
In one of the games, he got blown up right in the middle of my entire army.
Always the way. I mean, especially you were playing with the big battle wagon, right? So I'm sure it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, the D6 lethals when that happens. So I
Very
can
nice.
put 1 or 2 probably onto the objective there. Yep, a couple will go on to the objective. And then the rest will just sort of wrap around the backside of this. Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
2 of
2,
them.
3.
Ooh.
Well, it didn't blow up, but it might as well have done.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah.
That big Gretchen on top has been eating too much of the pies now.
Okay, go. There we go. Right, back to you.
Okie dokie. Okay, so that's one Tyrannofex shooting. Let's just shoot the other Tyrannofex. I mean, like, he'll shoot his small guns into the boys, and he'll shoot his big guns into the flash kits. Big guns, 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 Tyrian run. Yeah, and the little ones. Four wounds, AP nothing, onto the boys.
Okay, that will get cover. So 4 wounds. 4
Yep.
fours. So 3 more dead.
3 more dead boys. Interesting. Okay. I will shoot the Maliceptor into the tank buster unit. 6. So that's going to be, you've got 5 in there, so it will be 6 plus 3 plus 1 for blast, so 10 shots overall. Hitting on 3s. 6s are explosions. Shank 10, so 2s. So that is 5, AP3, damage 3 on the tank busters.
5 AP3. How many have I got in cover there? Any?
I think 1 at the end here on cover.
1 in cover. So the 1 in cover will get it's AP3, you say? So 4, 5,
Correct.
6. So you'll get a 6 up. Nope. So you'll kill 5.
Mm-hmm.
So So that leaves 1 in the squad plus the shock attack gun.
Shock. See there, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to shoot it with the X screen next. So hopefully I'll kill at least another one. No, just 1. This is where I use my reroll. Hive Tyrant. I really do want to kill. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to use my free Hive Tyrant strat now. 3, so 6 shots. 3 6s explode. So 1 explosion. That is 4 more wounds, AP3 damage.
How many damage? 3?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. 4, 6, no. No, so they're dead.
Okay. And then we're going over this side now. Oh, so I've killed 2. Oh, I've killed 3. So Maliceptor shooting into. Who do I want to shoot? Who's more scary to me? I guess the Breaker Boys move up. They kill him, like for sure. The Tank Busters are then more of a problem afterwards, but I still feel like I kill the Breaker. Have I got a chance of killing the unit fully? Really? Let's kill. Oh, it's literally a coin toss. I'm going to kill the one that's closest, so the. 4.
So they've got stealth because they can order themselves when they come in.
Cool, and there's 6 of them, so +1, so it'll be 8 shots. Sorry, isn't it 4, 5, 6, 7. 6s explode. So 2s miss, the 1. That's the explosion.
So does the 3 miss as well because of stealth? The 3
Oh,
miss
sorry,
as well.
my bad. Yeah, you're right. Right, you are. So just 4 go through, and on 2s. I think he's strength 10, so they toughness 5. Yeah, so 4 wounds.
AP on that one.
Coming in AP2.
AP2 cover gives them AP1, so 5s. Oh, 4 dead.
Oof.
4 down.
Yikes. Does leave the Tank Busters to do their thing, though.
Okay.
1 second. Let's see.
Then I've got my Exocrine to shoot. Oh, kind of in 2 minds about who I want to shoot him at. These boys are going to cause some trouble. These dudes can move up 6 and then unload into like my Exocrine. I think I shoot the boys. I think they're more of an immediate threat, to be honest with you. So I'm going to shoot the boys.
Okay.
And this guy did not move, so he's got heavy. D6, so 2. There's going to be 5 plus how many left in the unit?
11, 12, maybe 12.
12. Okay, so.
Oh, hang on. 2, 4, 11.
11. Okay, so 2
It's
plus
still
5. So 7. Hitting on 2, 6s explode. So 1 explosion. And then winning on 2s. Winning on 3s, they're toughness 5, right?
Yep.
So winning on 3, so that's 5 wounds, please. At AP3 damage 3.
Okay, so 5 dead.
And then I think that's me.
Move that one and
Do I have any charges? Is it tempting to go for a long bomb 10-incher? I don't think so. I've killed enough anyway, so there's no point. Although the Maliceptor will. So the Maliceptor is gonna go for the charge, 9-incher. Eight, so close. But he doesn't make it, and I know that. So let's call it a day there, I think. So I will score 3 for containment. I will score 3.
I wonder if we see a shadow this round, chat.
And I will score
I wouldn't be
4 for
surprised if
killing,
we
and
popped
I killed 3 so
a Shadow in the Warp. There's no Nero Tyrant here, so it wouldn't really... There wouldn't be any penalties imposed, but you could break
extra for
control of the center.
Oh, is that at the end of the? Is that not at the start of your turn? Is it? Or
Well, I held more both at the start and the end. I thought it was the end.
player scores for players to control more objective markers. Second battle run onwards. End of the command phase. No, I think it's at the start of. I think it's just in your normal turn, no? So when you usually score objectives, end of the command phase or end of your turn. So yeah, end of the command phase. So it was at the start of the turn, and so I don't think so, right? Because at the beginning of your turn, you controlled this one, but you weren't in the middle yet, and I controlled this one here.
That is correct. So, but I will get 8 now then, because I do control more now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will also call. So I'll hand back over to you, and I will call Shadows in the Wall.
Yay! There it is.
So that means just everyone in your army has to take a battle shock test. It's my once per game ability.
Okay. So let me just get my cards and then I'll do that.
Do Orcs lose orders on their battle shock? They
Discard
do,
call, 'cause
Chance.
you haven't got any call.
Tactical Brigade
No.
can be issued or orders if battle shocked, and also ceases to be affected by
sabotage.
tactics when they are battle shocked. The correct timing for this, by the way, chat, is to basically allow your opponent to issue all the orders and then declare Shadow
Yeah, before
in the
you do
warp at the
other
end
battle
of their
shock test,
command
just do
step
the battle shock
before
test
their
for
battle
the
shock step.
Boys, because they've got to do a
So you
normal
just
one,
say, hey,
and they have to do the Shadow in the War one.
when you issue your last order
Needs to take one.
is when I'm
Oh, yeah, and
gonna
this
declare my Shadow, because then you don't
The
know
boys,
who is battle shocked thanks to Shadow when you issue orders. And you can
Okay.
actually remove a bunch of orders from them.
Oh,
Oh, lost the unit in the middle. Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
nice.
So that's
The
not
Breaker
going to be a
Boys.
12 because he didn't kill the
are
Lictor.
not okay.
Okay.
Oh, did we?
The tank busters over there.
Top. Which ones? These ones? Top. Oh, bottom ones.
Yep, the ones on the left hand side are not okay. The commandos are not okay. The boys are okay. The storm boys are not okay. The tank busters in the middle are okay. The flash gates are okay. The grots are okay. And then the storm boys on the right hand side are not okay.
Cool. And the boys in the middle. And the second one.
I did too.
Oh, you did two already. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they just passed?
So that is sticky. I assume it's.
Didn't even auto pass these guys?
Maybe,
Wow.
yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, you know.
And this one here, I still can't quite get it, but that's sticky as well. But I can't seem to select it.
Yeah, I think it's because underneath, but I can remember it's sticky.
Okay, and the cards I got were overwhelming force, kill an objective, and
Okay.
sabotage.
So he did pass the Orcs. I guess they were just using the battle shock token to indicate who was being rolled for. A little confusing here, Chad.
I've got a couple of things that could sabotage.
Commissar's even worse. Yeah, I don't know why they can't figure out how to make Commissars good. Realistically, they should just be the melee guard characters. Like, make them pretty good in melee. Little melee missile guys. That also have, like, a battle shock thing. It doesn't seem that hard to me, but, you know, it is what it is. You cannot auto-pass versus Shadow. You can auto-pass versus the normal battle shock, though. So the boys in the middle here were started as a 20-man. They're now down to, I think, 4 plus a war boss, but I'm not sure what this guy's doing. So they would have to take a Shadow test, pass it, then either roll a second Leadership 7 battle shock test, or pay to auto pass,
Brilliant.
or leadership 6, excuse me, for the war boss.
Move the storm,
And they just pass both of them because they're ballers. Whatever. Who cares, dude?
The flash kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Three will be
No, not the shadow
there.
test. The second one. Yeah.
But if I'm going over there, I think
Yeah, I
21.
may overwatch these ones. How do I want to overwatch?
That's a big deal though. Getting
So I'll put it on my timer second one.
Glenn blanking the containment, so locking it into
the
the Tyranid's hands,
against these guys.
and then
Got
also
blast.
scoring an
But the
8-point
chance
primary
is
is
you already got
wild.
4 up in Van, so that's kind of killer.
Surprise commissars
Probably
don't
better
just
off
give
doing it
synapse,
against
yeah,
War
for
Boss and
sure.
the gang if they move. Maybe I can't see them.
Like, I think it's okay if you make anti-battle shock effects really powerful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, all good.
Just be like, instead of taking a battle shock test, or like when you would fail a battle shock test, remove a model, you know, or inflict a mortal wound to the unit you pass instead, or something. And just have it as an aura, not like an activated ability. I don't know. Yeah, and the and finest hour. Devastating wounds, like +1 damage on their weapon, and 3 more attacks or something. Yeah.
4.
It seems really pretty obvious to me, chat.
24.
Now the thing that Glenn's gonna have to do this turn. Oh, we ditched. We ditched. Call the Horde. Interesting. So Glenn can kind of play in the sprinkler with these 4 orc boys now. He can run in and beat some people up.
I'm going to have my war turn.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
This is the turn for Wog.
And for
I like those little once per game
boys,
melee amps,
they
though.
can't
I
get
think that
any
they're really
battle
interesting and cool.
shot, but they can issue one, so they will.
They let you do really cool, punchy, powerful things with
those,
characters, but not like become the weird 8th edition like chicanery where you had characters that would fight 4 times and kill the whole world.
Stealth and cover. The commandos will give the boys here.
Can they while they're battle shocked?
They're battle shocked as well, so they can't have one. And these will have +1 to hit. The flash kits will have +1 to hit and stealth and cover, so they will just need to
Roll that leadership test.
see if
Damn.
pass, so they don't take any damage.
Hot damn, dude.
Right. So these boys here are going to advance. Nice big advance. Come on.
Nice.
So they go in 12.
Now I'm a little worried about the Breaka boys' capacity to kill this Maliceptor here. Now that they're below half strength, because that shot, that really good shot they ate, they're going to be -1 to hit and wound against the Maliceptor. I think...
So we've got 12-inch charge there, or 9-inch.
I don't think they're going to be able to do it, chat. Ooh, excuse me. I don't think they're going to get there.
The boys are going to...
I don't have faith in the boys.
No, they won't. They'll just move. They'll just move 6. And they will launch a pulse squid into these guys here.
Yeah, they're anti-monster, anti-vehicle.
Yeah, T3.
But the -1 to hit will the -1 will affect the war boss at the very least. It'll make that guy wound on 6s.
I'm going to overwatch the Maliceptor into the Breaka boys.
Looks like you're getting a little mic feedback, unfortunately.
D6 +3, so just 5. So it probably wasn't a good move, but 6s explode.
So there's only 2 like actual. Well, there's the tank hammer guy, which is going to be good.
2s.
And then there's only 1 actual other Breaka in there.
And you will not get cover.
5 ups. Okay, so 1.
You don't. I mean, you don't get cover, so you can see the whole.
Yeah. It's the war turn, so they get a 5 up invul. Everything's got a 5 up.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, got ya.
So these boys in the middle here are going to advance. So they can go 10. They will come.
Don't forget these guys are 1 inch away from the wall.
So we'll move. We'll move 9. 9 to there. And we put 4. He just come this way instead. And then these can just slide in a little bit. Right, I need some lines on some of these guys up here. Oh, if I want to be able to see anything like that.
We gotta use the straight line tool.
Okay, but it can be these lines.
Same, yeah, it's just the F2 one, I think.
It's really easy to draw a line of sight, Chad, if you just draw a wiggly line that goes around all the terrain features. You know what I'm saying?
Only one could. Or if I want to see him, his gun sticking out to there, so I need to get to sort of there. Get 2 or 3 out that side. But it's not many. It's not many. Might just have to leave those there. These will move up. They're not going to get in range, so they'll just move up for now. And these here will move up 6. And they will put a bomb squig into your Maliceptor.
Yep.
So 2.
Very nice.
Ideally, I need to try and kill this guy here. So these will.
So unfortunately, the Storm Boy's got Battle Shock, so we can't do any of the Mortal Wound strats because I don't. The boss knob might be able to kill the Lictor,
Georgia.
but he's only
They may as
4
well.
attacks on the Wog turn, so I don't know if he's gonna have the beef to do it
Storm Boys here.
by himself. And the Lictor has a pretty good chance
You
of
got
just
anything
knocking
left
out all
in
of the
Deep Strike.
regular
Yeah,
Orks
gargoyles, yeah.
on the fight first. Yeah, Lictor's at full wounds
These will move
over here. He didn't.
like that. And
He didn't take any damage from the random rocket we put at him. Oh, I think the rockets all went to the
Right,
Maliceptor.
And that'll help me
Which
to
only took a
space
couple
out a
damage
bit
from him,
as
so.
well.
The Lictor's, he's ready to go. This feels like a little bit of an overcommittal, but these guys, I guess they can't up down anymore either. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you get that Spore Mine. It's gonna go blow up and kill a guy.
This Spore Mine will blow up if you're within 3 inches of it, by the way.
It just blows up. If you get within 3 inches, it blows up, does it?
Exactly, yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, in that case, I don't need to move those quite as far. I can just put one barely within 3 of it. What about if I charge it? Does it blow up when I charge then?
Yeah, exactly.
So I just put one within 3 inches of it.
It will blow, yeah. It only does like maximum D3 mortal wounds, and that's if I roll a 6. So probably just going to blink one stone boy. Cool, so I'll blow it up then. No, it doesn't even do anything. So you're all good.
Just kidding. Free kill. Let's go.
Space those out a little bit as well. Okay, so that is on my movement. Shooting.
I'll flip it over to my time and think about rapid ingressing. I don't really see that there's like go, but I would board. Could just bring them in back here. Is there anything funky I can do here to stop you getting good charges? Not really. Not really. Not really, honestly. So let's not. Back up to you.
Okay, so shooting. So I am going to. These tank busters here are going to shoot. He's not in. He is.
Lictor's low up though.
Oh, he's blown up, so okay. In that case, I will shoot my shock attack gun at your. Is it Tyrannifex over there?
This Tyrannifex, yeah. Sure.
The Execrene.
Oh, the Execrene. Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll shoot the rest of the tank busters at your Maleceptor.
Sure.
I'll do the tank busters first.
Just think about what.
This would be a great drop for the pulse rocket here.
Just trying to think of this. I'll put it in my phone. Just thinking who to put my Feel No Pain on. So the tank busters are all shooting at the Execrene. Is that right?
The tank busters at the Maleceptor.
Right. Yeah.
And the shock attack gun at the Execrene.
Okay, and they're strength 9, aren't they? Yeah. I think I'm gonna pop. I'll pop Feel No Pain on the Execrene. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll do that. So back to you.
Feel No Pain on the Execrene. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to use pulsar rockets, so that gives me +1 strength, +1 AP.
Okay.
So 5d3 plus 2, the 2 for the knob, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots it'll be. On 5s, rerolling 1s, and then on 3s.
What's your strength?
Strength is 10, but it's +1 to wound.
Oh, +1 to wound. Got you. Yeah, sure. Okay, 3. Onto my invans. 4 ups. Fails 2.
So 6 damage. And then d6 +1. I will use my reroll, my once per game reroll on that.
Oof.
Oh.
Ooh, 2 into the 1. You hate to see it, Chance.
Okay, so 1 goes through. And
Craig heroic to spore mine into a 2 wound avatar. Rolled a 6 on the explosion. Rolled a 5 on D3 mortal wounds. 1 in the
be on
game.
2s then.
Nice.
I did that one time, I think. Not quite exactly, not exactly. But I remember in 9th edition, I
Just use your CP reroll to reroll the number.
flipped a Phoenix Lord, I think.
It's a special one to get.
He got back up, and then there was like
Okay.
some Nurgle stratagem to like pulse mortal wounds out on a super unlikely roll.
NCP.
It was like a pulse that only affected things on a 6 and did D3 mortals. And I was like, well, if I roll this and kill that Phoenix Lord, I win the game. So I'll roll it, and then I killed him, and I was like, okay.
People who can
Absolutely wild.
shoot.
That was when Be'lakor could use all the
extra
stratagems.
Here. So how many are within 24? So it's just the 3 at the back that can't, yeah?
So big hit on the Maliceptor there, but we whiffed entirely on
And
this
then they're gonna
Exocrine.
shoot him.
That Battle Shock to
Yes,
prevent the
one.
tactical +1 from
One can shoot him
going
instead,
down is
but I think
huge.
only one.
All on you,
Okay,
Flash Gits.
so-
What do you got, boys?
7 and the boss into your Exocrine up here, and 1 into your Maliceptor over here. And I will pop my once per game lethals on them. So it will be 28. On 4s, rerolling everything. Oh, great. Oh, that's 3 lethals there. So I'll add 3 in a second. Strength 6, your toughness is 10, so on 5s. There we go. I'll add 3 in for the lethals. So 8 AP1s.
81s, I will get cover. So onto his 3-ups.
Ugh.
Only fails 1.
2 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Damage. 2 damage, 5 up for only pains. Takes them both.
The strats make gargoyles better in melee.
Boss
That
gets
strat was actually sick.
3.
It didn't make them better in melee. It gave enemies -1 to hit if you hit them. So if you charge them with your gargoyles, you could make them worse at killing your monsters, which is
And then
actually
his
super cool.
strength.
I do miss like
No,
corner case
so
stuff
again,
like
this
that
will be
a little bit in
5.
10th edition. Although I'm glad a lot of them are just data
Okay,
sheet
so
abilities
1,
now. That does
2.
feel better.
Onto his 4-up. He fails. Damage.
3 damage.
3 damage. 5 Gono pains. 2 more go through.
Okay, and hazardous for him is okay. And then the one guy at your Maliceptor. Reroll everything. Okay, 1 lethal. So I can have 1 in and then 5s. So 3 AP1s.
Sure. I will get cover, I guess. So onto my 3-ups. So 1 goes through. So 2 more. He is down. 2, 4.
Ooh, the dream is alive.
Okay. These storm.
And he gives up overwhelming as well.
Quick shot with the pistols.
It's gonna be a big kill if we can get it.
Stealth.
1. Okay, so 60, so nothing. Right. Yeah, charges. So the Breaker Boys are going to charge into your Maliceptor. So 7, so they'll get into there.
This guy is roided out. Can't forget that
The
these war
boys who will
bosses get a
charge
billion
into
extra
your
attacks on
Gene
the log turn.
Mhm.
Plus the extra strength as well.
8. So
Although I think that just puts him to
Low.
strength 10, so he's unfortunately gonna be
and then you can come into
cracking in
here.
on 6s here. Do orcs have grenades? They do, but most of the army either advanced or is battle shocked, unfortunately. So most of them cannot throw grenades this turn.
Even for a
Hormagaunts having baked in advance and charge is good, yeah, for sure. It also gives like a new lease on life to particular units, right? That you don't have to tie to
And
stratagems.
then these will just have to.
You could take things like intercessors that like in the past were just stone unplayable because they were like a stupid, worthless tactical marine equivalent, and actually give them a suite of abilities that makes them super powerful. Intercessors are my favorite example of that. Like now that we're finally divorced 40k from being like a role-playing game system basically and actually made it a board game, we can make all the units like unique and interesting. Ormagaunt scare you as an Eldar player? Yeah, you think that 60 intercessor list is good against Eldar, chat?
Scepter.
Yeah,
I feel like they'll just die to Azurban or whatever, but we'll see.
They love it.
Oh, big charge from the
Yeah,
command.
looks like it. This guy's not
These
supposed to be upside down, right?
commandos?
So easy, easy.
Oh, he's a commando.
Yeah, I think we took a
He
commando.
should be with my commando.
The cleanest game of 40k ever played, chat.
10. Doesn't get him in, so he can go wherever. So we'll come over here a little bit. Not sure what benefit that is because he ain't going to get anywhere. So it's just in case and stick him there. And then the Storm Boys charging into your Lictor.
Yep.
7. Want to just edge on. Right, so you have enough CP to interrupt. So where am I going to go first? I think I've got to go with my boys first into your Gene Stealers.
Yeah, that makes.
So if there is an opportunity to kill the Lictor, chat, it's this turn. The Storm Boys
So,
have a
done in such a way that I can't override it.
well, I guess like realistically,
Yeah, okay,
right?
cool.
This will contest this objective
starting with the
theoretically,
Lictor
although that doesn't make a
first.
huge difference this turn.
It's attacks.
But
Hitting you on
it's very difficult for the Lictor to
load.
kill this unit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
rubbish.
actually impossible now.
3 wounds.
They have a
AP
invulnerable
2
save.
damage.
It'll probably drop a couple on the way in, and then we have a 4 attack power claw here. They could potentially knock it down on the crackback. Oh,
They're up to
Glenn with
5.
the 5-up saves. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Makes every save against the
Nice.
Lictor, so he gets the Stormbite chop
Okay, so
attacks
start
in
with
there
the,
as
with
well.
boys. I've got 4 regular boys. So
Okay.
hitting on 2s.
Oh, sorry. Before you do that, well, first of all, it's -1 to hit from Broodlord. But the other thing is, do I want to spend a CP on Fight on Death, or do I want to spend a CP on? I'm going to spend a CP on 5-up.
Yeah, just make your
for
5-ups.
these
Yeah.
guys.
He knew he was going to make all the 5-ups.
And
So that's why he went in.
spend all my CP. I'm going to spend 5.
That does feel like a lot of
and
Glenn's
do,
play. He just put his army out in the open and just assume you're going to make an above
That's
average
0.
number of 5-up saves. I mean, that's
In
easy.
that case, I'm going to give them. Do I give those sustained? Yeah, I'm going to give them sustained.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll that or not?
I mean, if you're giving them sustained after rolling it, then probably re-roll it. I would suggest.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's pros. I don't know whether it's gonna.
Yeah, that's
benefit
not quite an
Yeah.
order there.
It's I have no idea, but seems like with the right information. Yeah, there you go.
So 4 sustained. So if I just delete the 3s, then that's correct.
Hmm.
And then they are strength 7.
Going on 3s.
On 3s. There we go. So that's 8 at AP1.
5-ups. Cool. Take 7 onto the Feel No Pains. I assume he's a damage 1, right?
Damage 1 these, yeah.
Oh, not bad on the Feel No Pains. Takes 3.
Ooh!
So 1.
Haza also just is like, what's up, dude? I can make 5-ups too. You goober.
I'll just put them in 4-ups later.
Look at that go. Are we just gonna make an infinite number of 5-ups and
With
nothing's gonna
4-ups,
die this game? I think that might be
okay.
how this
Yeah.
interaction
Okay.
works out here.
So the boss knob.
Nice that the orcs have fought the Gene, or been able to fight the Gene Stealers off of the
-1.
center terrain here, so that they aren't
Over
going to get
1
their
sustained.
full reroll
And
effects.
he is strength.
That -2 to hit is
11,
brutal, though.
This will be on 2s. So 3 at AP2.
3 at AP2. 5 ups. 2 go through. Are these also damage 1 or damage 2?
Yeah, I'm excited for that Lictor to just
These ones are
just
2
tank it out.
damage.
2
It's
damage.
like I'm on 6s here. Easy.
Another 1 dice.
Yep. And then the War Boss. So this will be on 3s with +1, -1. So yeah, two miss but 2 sustained. And then this will be on 2s. So 8 AP2 for 2.
Oof. War Boss is no chill.
6 go through. Damage?
2 each.
A loss of the Gene Stealers here would be brutal, but I imagine at least one survives
Dead.
with the Field Out Pains.
2 dead. He's alive. 3 dead. 4.
Alright. We're able to keep him in melee. That's good. Getting that Broodlord to fight is a big deal, because he's very good at killing these guys.
Okay.
Oh, no. Doesn't, you had the -1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. But for the Maleceptor, within 6 inches of him is a -1. -1 to hit aura. Oh, and if you're under half strength, it's -1 to wound as well, which you've got 1. I think maybe the Breaker Boys unit is under half strength.
Yeah, but they got
Yes.
4 up. They got 4 ups.
Oh, okay.
Three
So
from-
then.
Anyway. But I will start with my War Boss.
Yeah, so just real quick as a clarification for this interaction, the sustained hit strat, just for future reference, targets a unit that hasn't been selected to fight yet, so you can't use it after you've declared the targets of your attacks. Just for next time.
Okay, when does the strategy from Gene Stealers get activated?
When they're declared as a target.
Yeah, so that's why I did it, because
Right, so I'm saying it's out of order. So the correct ordering is that you go, it's my selection to activate a unit. I'll use my stratagem to give this unit sustained hits. Then I'll select it to fight. I'll select the Gene Stealers as the target, and then the defensive stratagem works.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, like, realistically, you shouldn't know whether or not the Gene Stealers have a Feel No Pain at the time that you declare your offensive strat.
Okay.
Just so you know in the future.
Okay. No, thank you. Thank you, appreciate
Oh,
it.
good tip.
Um,
Also stupidly forgot that you should have been -1 to wound on all of those from my Maleceptor.
Yeah, that's...
Next
I believe that he rolled out the -1
Yeah,
to hit, because he was hitting on 4s when he was +1 to hit,
I will
and he was
start with
-2
the
there.
War Boss.
Yeah, sure.
So 9 attacks.
So I
my
believe that those were...
was
He
in
rolled it
the
out
break
correctly,
unit,
but
yeah.
we forgot
Yeah,
the wound,
it is,
because
yeah.
that was a 20
Yes,
man.
you are -1 to hit. And -1.
If it was a 10 man, it would have been fine.
Okay.
That's
Is it just
whoopsies.
1 -1 to hit?
Yes. Yeah.
Right, okay. So it's -1 +1, so it will be hitting on 3s. And the strength 11, and your toughness
Toughness
is
11.
It
11.
would be 4s, but that makes it 5s, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 AP2.
Yeah, they go through. So he is dead. Does he explode? He does not.
Okay. So the Breaker Boys will consolidate 3 onto the objective.
Yeah, nice.
What's your... Okay, so I did
Just
take
one,
that.
I think, on a Bible. Yeah.
And then I've just got my Stone Boys into you there. So
Yeah.
4 each for 4 of them, so that's 16.
Oh, I did my math wrong there, Chant. I think I assumed that Warboss had a regular power claw, but he's got a strength 10 power claw.
No, you're not within 6 inches.
That is my bad. So yeah, he was actually winning there on 5. So that Maleceptor was super dead.
5, so it will be 5s. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was
Six,
GG.
Oh, there we go. So 6 at AP1.
Takes 4.
Oof.
And then the Boss Knob
All right, Lictor. All 6s here. He's gonna do it.
was 2, strength 10, so 3s.
Oh, he flubbed!
Can't move.
Oh, the claw flubbed, chat.
That's okay.
He's over
It's
there.
Okay.
Yeah, please start a Reddit thread about me. I would love that. That'd be great. Could we get a Hellstorm Wargaming,
I will do my
a Hellstorm Wargaming live stream about it too?
Also, I'll roll the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of them on 4s. Oh, come on. Okay, that's how it goes. Right, so, big task for the remaining ones then. Am I missing a GC level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You lost one earlier.
Oh, I lost one earlier. You're right, yeah. Okay, so. Okay, worst use of the shot. So, 4 attacks from the normal guys. 2s, rerolling 1s, 6s explode. And they're making a go of it. Their mates have abandoned them, so do it themselves. Strength 5, 6 is a dev. You're not on an objective, so that is.
Where did they get strength? 5. Where did this get strength?
+1 strength. +1 strength within Synapse range, and the Broodlord is Synapse.
Okay.
So 1 dev and 5 wounds. And 6 wounds, sorry.
5s.
AP2.
So that's 5 dead.
Yeah.
R/Warhammer competitive in a nutshell. Not wrong. You're not wrong.
Just the boss left.
Good swing onto the Orks there. Clipped out the Orks. War boss is still alive. That means he's going to be able to give up a kill in the next round anyway.
2 rerolling 1, 6s explode. Nice. Very nice, Broodlord. And then he's twin linked. He's strength 7. So he's only on 3s. Twin linked.
Ooh.
He's twin linked.
Alright. That wasn't too bad.
Could
have been worse.
2 devs and 5 saves. AP2 damage 2.
And he will be dead.
Good job, team. Got a little bit of value out of those Gene Stealers without having to contend with the flash kits.
4 points here. So
Glenn did a ton of damage this turn, knocked out most of a Gene Stealer unit, killed a Maliceptor, pushed back the line of scrimmage into the Tyranid deployment zone, but the crack back from all the blast weapons is going to be a little scary. He didn't really do as much damage to the Exocrines or the Maliceptors as I think he was hoping.
At the bottom here.
Oh yeah, sure. That's fine. I'll just put them as counters, ignore the number on it.
I will get 3 for overwhelming because your Maliceptor is on that objective at the back there. Oh, sabotage! Yeah, the commandos. Just the commandos doing the sabotage. So it's just 3, is it, or?
The commandos, these dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, those dudes.
Yeah. 3. At the end of your turn, my turn.
Oh yeah. The commandos.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Oh yeah, the commandos are battle shocked. Yep, they are. That was for them. Yep, okay. So they can't do that. Yep, okay, no problem.
Okay. All right, so over to me then.
To you.
I will draw defend and extend. Wow. Okay. Right. Well, I need to go and get my objective back. That's thing number 1 that needs to happen. Luckily,
I've just put 4 onto my score because I did kill 1 at least.
Yeah, sure. I will score 4 as well because I've already killed 2. Well, actually, I'll score it up for A already because I've already killed 1. But I don't hold any.
You've killed 2. I've killed 2, so you've not killed more yet.
Oh, of course you did. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot about the little dude again. Okay, so this is God telling me go and get your objective back immediately. So that's probably a good move. Luckily, I got the Broodlord, who can maybe go and do that, hopefully. Or I guess I could just blast them off and then just get stuck in. Right, I need to... So take that back. That definitely has to happen. I need to kill one more unit, but I think I'm okay on that front. Lictor's probably just going to have to fall back. Maleceptor is going to come in. Get Tyranids on this to actually secure this. For sure. I think I just advance him. It's not like his shooting's going to change much anyway. So, oh yeah. Good point. Good point. So I do get 4 points for holding that then.
You do get 4 points, yeah.
I'm underestimating my shadow in the wall.
Yep, you're right, Trevor. Yeah, well spotted.
Cheers. Okay, so
In that case, though, let me just double check if these can get onto that objective. So they can. So they can consolidate then.
yeah. Can they?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe just shy there. Wait. Let me turn it to the other version, then we can see for sure. Yeah, just shy by like literally a couple of millimeters. TTS is too precise for its own good sometimes.
So they can't move then.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, that makes my scoring a little bit easier. So different stronghold, but still not looking great because you can just move the boys down. So I need to charge into. Need to kill these dudes.
Oh, I did mute myself, chat. Thank you for the shout
That's
out.
priority number one. Well, Exocrine is just pretty just chilling and not moving because he's again got heavy.
Didn't hear my sweet battle shot calls.
plenty of
Oh,
targets.
sorry. Yeah, I'm just making sure we can
Let's
keep the board state as
get
clean as we
some
can.
objectives.
Seems like we're getting a little
I'm gonna
confused old over here.
advance The Tyrannifex. I think I just need a 1 here, but he gets a 6. Because he's a show off.
Guy was arguing at Deathmatch always get their Blackspear detachment rules.
I'm just going to touch onto it because I might be able to get my hard Tyrant to give him assault so he can shoot.
Incredible. We had, I remember we talked about that when the index first came out, because it's really weird that they would print detachment rules in a faction ability section.
I want to move this dude up, so he's got shots off.
That seemed like, I don't know,
Needs to
it
get-
seems like that was an intended rule that was
Kinda
not very
fast,
well
very
articulated in the index, but it is what it is.
They're not too scared of that stuff. You can kill him by now if you want. So if he gets to here, get the shots. Yeah, okay. But I do want to charge. No, these guys are doing charge. So let's move. Let's advance the Maleceptor next for 3. So that gives him 11. So he can come like go 3 to here. So he's got 8 left. It goes 8. Oh, no, let's get 4. So that's 7. Just put the thing up in this pad to make sure. 7, 9, 10, 11. I think it's just not going to be. No. Anything else relevant? No. So I think Lictor just. Actually, it really doesn't matter because these Broodlord units are going to have to wipe. It's no sweat. So that's fine.
this dude wants to come out and blast down this end, for sure. I forgot about him. Does he want to stay still? Gets... Yeah, he can see these dudes, so he can shoot them with his little shots. This dude comes up here, blasts the big mech, or these guys. So let's move the Hive Tyrant 5 to here. 3 to here. That could be enough. 6.1 of it's just terrible. I'm scared of these dudes coming down and shooting him. Not
So
hugely.
just 1 second.
I'll come back a little bit actually. Here, so
Okay.
makes it a little bit harder for you to. I don't think actually getting him to shoot is really that big a deal. So that's what I'll do. Yeah. He is gonna shoot his little guns that way, his big guns this way. Exocrine wants to come down and basically just get shooting off into whoever he needs to, so he can go like 8 to here. So he's blasting basically. So these guys. He stays still again. What do these Broodlord guys want to do? I think they want to walk up this way and then just launch themselves into whatever is still alive. However, they don't want to get overwatched by your tank busters, although you haven't got blast anymore. You've got an absolute ton of CP though. Wait, how am I
Yeah.
on 0? We're in a new turn, right?
We haven't passed the turn yet, that's why.
Oh,
no.
sorry. I didn't pass the turn to you. Oh, we screwed out. I was screwed out now.
What turn are we on here?
There you go, Chant. CP
Not sure. Where does
counter
it
is
say the
correct
turn?
now.
I mean, it's my turn 3, right? But I don't see anywhere that it says that.
Yeah, I don't have a turn counter on this board.
Oh, okay.
But you are on
I think
that round
maybe-
3, because that's where we
Yeah,
scored.
we're definitely on round 3, yeah. But I think maybe, I don't know what's going on with the CP. No, I've just got one. Okay, I'll crack on with that. This dude does not really want to be seen by all of those guys to shoot at them. So he
You'll
can kind of
probably-
like not really move.
We must have 2 CP because it's your turn, so
Yeah, I think I think it just hasn't been turned or something.
yeah, it must have been. Because you went down to 0 after you spent on these here, so when you flipped over you should have gone to at least 1.
Yeah, right.
But the flip was to your turn, so it must have been, we must have just missed it.
Sure.
Did it spend for the rapid regen on the Gene Stealers?
Yeah, I went down to 0 when I did that. I did the rapid regen and the 4-up fight on death, and then
Right.
that took me down to 0.
Okay. So you should be at 1 then, right?
I would have thought so, yeah. But then maybe it's because we hadn't clicked the turnover.
Right. So you're
But
at
then
2 right
7
now.
seems
right?
high.
You should be at 1.
Potentially, yeah. So maybe -1 off both of them, as we've
Sure.
turned one too many over.
They're just hitting the button too many times. I don't know.
Yeah, some
I don't know what's happening.
He's got a card up on him if he needs to, and also he can't be
Oh.
still because they've got like quite a nice.
Maybe the
charge anyway.
CP counter is not correct, chat.
And
If Glenn gained
then
3 CP per battle round,
he's shooting,
and it's battle round
Right,
3,
he
and
can
he
shoot as well. He
spent
can shot as well.
3, yeah.
He's
So
not
his
shooting.
is correct at
I need
6.
to work out what the hell
6 to 1 should be correct.
Yeah,
Because he did a CP reroll, he did his sustained hits thing, and I think he did another CP reroll down here to he rolled that 1, the 2 into the 1.
I'm in a position where I can't shot.
I don't know.
Super close chance.
Cleaner game of 40k was never played. Not ever. Not a million years.
Maybe by by 1. And then that I think is me for movement. Oh, I've got to bring my gargoyles in because it's turn 3, my turn 3. So these dudes need to come in somewhere. I think honestly they're just going to come in and put some OC onto the objective. So we're going to land here, shoot and scoot, and that's going to be the go. Cool. All right, now I'm actually going to bring in my shooting phase. So
You won't be able to see my my breaker boys. because he's crossing across the terrain, and they're not on the
Oh
terrain.
yeah, of course. Sorry, that's stupid of me. Yeah, of course. In that case, let me just put in like over here, maybe.
And we can shoot basically anything.
Um,
Oh boy, TTS camera. What are you doing to me, buddy?
That's actually it honestly doesn't.
All they can do,
as long
yeah,
as I'm
they
within
just
range
need
of
to
these
get a
guys,
shot into
I can just
the
shoot
buckets,
them,
yeah.
and then shoot and scoop. So
That seems good.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you weren't trying to see those guys. That's all.
yeah, no, good call. That is what I was doing in my head, but I was just forgetting that terrain apparently exists. It's quite a key part of the game, actually. So I'm told. All right, so actually onto my shooting phase for real this time. So extend bar lines and defend is just I'm doing them anyway. So let's start with let's start with the Exocrine. And we really need to kill these dudes on the objective. They must die. So actually I'm going to start with the Tyrannofex into them. So his little guns are going to go into... Still don't really want to do it. Yeah, we'll just pump everything from the Tyrannofex into the War Boss's unit, starting with the small guns. See if we can kill this boy.
Let's see if we can peel the
Wow, that is pretty bad.
tank hammer
He
here.
didn't move, did he? No, so hitting on 2s.
Purposely giving players extra CP.
4s.
Give players less CP.
Just 2.
I took the CP away from them.
Onto the boys. Do I get cover?
Yes, you will get cover, yeah.
Okay, so one goes through.
Cool.
What's the damage?
Just one. And then I have 2 big shots, both of which hit because he didn't move. Winning on 2s, both of which wound. So take 2 saves in order and to see.
Yeah, can confirm T5S2 is
AP?
rigged.
84.
That's why I always win.
Okay, so they'll both be the same.
I win every season. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you don't know which one's gonna. Yeah, see now you don't know if that was the Breaker Boy that died or the War Boss, right?
What?
Oh no, sorry, no, I'm getting confused. It's just the boy dies.
Yep.
The first one has to be on the Breaker Boy. There's no,
Because he doesn't have a better.
there's no way that the save could be on anyone else.
Tyrannofex successfully killed one dude. That's
Good job, Tyrannofex.
really neat.
It's biased towards the British. Is it? Is that true? We have a little bit of a European bias, I
They could
think.
do some damage too. Let's not take any risks. Let's shoot the Exocrine. This Exocrine.
We should put a Hall of Champions on the website.
Yeah.
All right, showcase all the previous champions.
D6 plus 3, 5.
That'd be cool.
He did not move, so he's hitting on 2s. 6s are lethal and sustained, but he didn't get either. That is 5 wounds though. Onto the War Boss. 83.
Okay, 5s.
See ya.
Damage 3 each.
Get out of here,
Damage
buddy.
3 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so he's dead.
So let me flip these. Next up, Exocrine is gonna shoot the tank busters. Or are we trying to get? This is just boys, isn't it? There's nothing
It is.
special going on here.
Yep.
Can I clear that whole unit? Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the Exocrine into the.
It's just
tank
pictures
busters.
of Inky.
Okay.
Inky wins every season.
5. So and
Perennial
there's
win.
a blast in there, so it's gonna be more range.
Oh,
Overall.
An unfortunate.
He did move. He's hitting on 3s. 6s are
microphone.
lethal and sustained. So they explode, but 2 is still lethal. And then I'm winning you on 3s. So he's taking 6.
AP.
83, damage 3. You do get cover.
Yeah, it's 5s either way. Okay, so 4 die.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a fart.
1, 2,
Yeah, it's
4.
like a.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's
what is it,
inside of a
4?
fan or
4,
something.
4.
Right?
Inbound.
Oh,
Or five?
sorry. I can't count. It's fives.
No worries.
It's five. Sorry, it's five.
So shot. Don't think
That
anything
went
else
away.
can shoot.
I wonder if it is a fan.
So we will. Well, the Bible
Oh.
can shoot. Oh no, the gargoyles. So the gargoyles will just
Ooh,
one guy
almost
shoot
pulled
shot,
his shot out of the gargoyles,
whatever,
unfortunately.
and then they can move.
Good
6
thing
inches.
Glenn didn't pull that guy the gargoyle could shoot.
And then the Bible. Have I got any benefit realistically from shooting him? Just going to give you more kill points. So he's actually going to do his just normal shot for the first time ever. Let's just do it into these tank busters. So it's indirect. So it's D3 shots, 3 shots, hitting on 4s, 2 hits. 6s are dev. No, what's his strength? It is strength 6. So that is two wounds. AP 1, but you do get cover onto your tank busters.
Okay, so 4s. So 1 goes through.
Yeah, D2.
That's 2 damage. Okay. Yep.
That's the end of my shooting phase. So let's go into fight phase. So I'm going to charge the Broodlord into the boys. And I'm going to charge the Broodlord and the gang at the top. Double 1! Jesus. But I think that still does make it. Yeah, it does. But, well, that's the time I want a double 1.
Yeah, when you've got a nice close charge, it's not too bad.
Exactly, yeah. Get your bad luck out at the right times. That's the trick. Okay, so you've got like a million CP, so we'll probably want to interrupt somewhere. So let's start off over this side. We'll start with the Broodlord unit. Do I have any CP for anything fancy? Not really. Not really. So let's just do normal fighting. So normal guys, 8 of them. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 6s explode. Wow. Ever since you killed all their mates, they've gone on a rampage. Wait, did I just pick up? Oh no, because I rerolled the once, yeah. And then it's the 4s. So 1 dev and 5 wounds, AP 2, damage 1.
Okay. So 2 saved. So 4 dead.
4 overall. Yeah. And then I'll get going with the Broodlord. 2s, rerolling 1s. 6s explode. And then he's wounding you on 3s and he's twin linked. And 6s are dead. Nice. So 3 devs and 3 saves at AP 2. Damage 2.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 left.
Are you on a
I need to
headset?
save at least one of these.
Are you on a headset by any chance?
I am, yeah. Why? Do I have bad audio?
Every once in a while, it like there's like a feedback on it. There's like a weird buzzing noise over it.
How about now?
That's perfect. That sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No worries. I'm just doing it through my phone now.
So how many damage each of those?
2 damage each.
This just sounds much better, champ. We should have talked about that way earlier. It reminds you of the YouTube video
2, 3, 4.
where someone digitally removed the T-Rex and Jurassic Park Supercross the giant cat. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that video. Yeah. She does look like that cat for sure.
Cool. Would you like to interrupt, or should I keep going?
Cats need to save some measuring overlays for the rest of us. Yeah, I know. They turned them all on and then didn't turn them off. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. The only thing is we don't have table quarters. Wait, we have old engage active.
think I'm going to have to go with.
We lost
the
Leviathan.
Victor.
Investigate signals. We haven't used that one.
Okay.
And I -1 to hit over here
Yes.
into your lictor as well.
The Broodlord gives out -1 to hit, but maybe it's just to himself. Let me double check.
That's perfect. I love that. Make them solid objects. Yeah, those are walls now, guys. I don't know. Sorry, they block line of sight.
At the start of the fight phase, one enemy unit within engagement range. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll. So yeah, it's not locked to his unit.
So it's against everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I actually wonder if
it just affects one unit, but that's the one.
It was
unit
probably a
that's
wash
combat.
because we didn't apply the Maliceptor
Yeah.
debuff earlier, the -1 to wound debuff, but I actually think
I'm gonna
the
interrupt
fight
my
phase
Stormbolt
previously,
and
I don't
try
think
to get it
the
over
Broodlord actually would have come into play, because I think it has to hypnotize something in its own engagement range, now that I'm remembering it clearly.
Just to get some points. Because there's no way I'm hitting on 5s over there. There's no way I'm going to kill that. Take 6 wounds off that. So let's go over here instead. So 16 attacks. First of all, on 3s.
Yeah, these are -1 to hit as well. From the Broodlord.
Ugh.
Okay, so on 4s. And then strength 5 and your toughness is 6, is it?
Yes.
5, so 2 AP1s.
We got more 5-ups up our sleeve, chat? We do. Alright,
Takes
Power
1.
Claw guy.
Down to 1.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Ooh, look at him go.
And then on 3s, 2 at AP2.
That should do it. He's dead.
Yeah, those all wounded, but I think...
I'm not going to consolidate.
Wait, 2 of those would have missed because of the hypnotism?
4s.
He's -1 to hit, right?
Yeah, -1 to hit, yeah. I think you minus the 1, right? Because you were 3s usually, or?
Yeah,
On
like
it.
that.
I might be wrong though, I didn't see.
Oh, the claws on 4s.
Yeah, so it just would have been 2 hits.
You want me to re-roll the wounds again?
Yeah, just roll 2 wound rolls. Because 2 of them wounded anyway. Alright. Yeah,
Okay.
so we got 1 through. The saves were failed, so I think it would
The save
still be the
failed
same.
anyway, yeah, so we'll keep him dead.
Yeah. But it could have been the two successful wounds that would have missed, right?
Yeah,
that would have changed the
that's
outcome.
fine.
True.
Okay, over to you.
Cool,
Sir.
Mike.
Lictor is dead,
Swing
chance.
back. Okay, right, let's eat some...
Alright, we gotta lock in, make sure all these
I don't want to kill
hit
the boys
penalties
because
get
then I can
applied
get them
correctly.
as kill points in
So-
my next turn, but I think Lictor...
Kind of a complex
has some
matchup.
ideas. So, 2 explode. Winning you on 3s. So please take 5 saves on the boys. Oi, they tried.
Who
Jesus.
go through? How many damage? Is it 2 each?
2 each, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, Lictor's so good in this matchup, chat. What a unit.
So it should be on my time as well. And then over here, let's see what I can get. I think he's based already. I don't think I'm really going to need all of these guys here, but let's see what we can get in. Broodlord's got that nice long surfboard, so get some extra people in. Yeah, actually, maybe everyone is going to get in. Just that one guy at the back that can't. So 9 guys, that is 36 attacks. Oh, wow. Rerolling 1s. So 1. And then I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 explode.
I think we might be able to find a way to kill these 5 Storm Boys. Shane.
4s.
I think life will find a way.
So that's just like 7 dead wounds to start with. So
Good
I think
against
that's just that unit,
Custodes? Is it?
That'll be
I
the
guess it
unit.
kills a guy on
There's
average.
4, 5, 6
Trades
wounds in that
evenly.
unit.
Yeah, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead wounds, and then saves.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. Obviously the Broodlord can't consolidate. That was I did that in the wrong order really, but I think that's me. So I will end my turn with kill more, up to 12, and I've extended battle lines for 5, and I'll defend stronghold at the end of your turn. So that's it. Handing back over to you.
Okay, so all these battle shocks thankfully come off.
Yeah, I can't do that again, unfortunately.
That was a pretty good Shadow in the Warp.
And there's nothing that needs a battle
agree
shock
with me, Inky?
test.
What would you say
No, Big Mac's back to a one-man unit. Doesn't look like it.
But near each other, multi-charge the
Oh,
Custodians
when I
unit?
spend a CP to... Sorry.
I guess like
at the
you
end
can
of my,
threaten
turn,
heroic
I'll
interventions,
just spend
I
one
guess, right?
CP.
But then they'll just fight in the middle, so I guess.
If you don't mind, because I can make a move at the end of my fight phase, a 6-inch normal move, with one of the things that's been in
Trevi,
combat.
I hate you. I
So I
can't
could
believe you
move
gave
one
me
of
the
these 2
Yanari mirror
units
round 1
a
in
full
pod
6 inches
53.
now. So I could just move this guy on, I guess. So yeah, I'll move my Lictor and spend the CP, and then actually hand over to you.
Okay. Okay, so I would get 4 for that.
Theoretically, the timing's a little off there.
So orders,
that happens
Steve
on the
will have
consolidation,
+1
but I wouldn't
strength.
really
Commanders
change
will have +1
because
strength.
the Lictor killed that unit and the Jinxers didn't activate.
Both the tank busters and the flash gates will have.
Commander Cha-Cha with the resub, thank you, sir.
Flash gates will also.
Yanari mirror in round 1. Well, listen, everyone's playing Eldar these days, so you gotta learn how to play it.
So they fail. So they still get it, but they take D3 mortals.
I'm doing it for your benefit.
2 mortals, 1 dies, but the captain can bring him back in the command phase. So we'll just leave it like that. And then anything else? No, nothing else. Okay, so movement. So these guys here are going to move 6 inches to there, and they will release both of their bombs into your Gene Stealers.
Oh, yeah.
So both hit, and that is 3 mortal wounds.
Yep. So 1 dead and 1 down to the ground.
This guy here is going to come 6 to there. These guys here are going to come 6 to there. And they'll release Bomb Squig into your Gene Stealers as well.
Yep.
Apologies, chat. I had to step away because Inky was asking me to turn the TV
Just for
on.
1.
Oh, just for 1.
I have a cat with a crippling TV addiction.
So Gene Stealer. Oh no, wait. No, I think, did you not have him down to 1 wound just then? Am I going crazy? Yeah, I think he did. So I think he's now dead.
3, so yeah, the first unit did 2.
He should definitely be dead, yeah. So that's a kill point for you.
What's your favorite channel? We watch like a cat TV channel where they play videos of birds. She's into that. But really, she'll watch anything. I think she just likes the moving pictures.
Well, that's a boy. You should have gone with the boys earlier, but
But she's got her own little language. If she yells and then she runs onto the bed, that means she wants the TV on. If she yells and she runs to the door, that means she wants to go
so the
downstairs.
tank busters are going to move.
Did you draw your new secondaries, by the way?
Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, that's a really good point. Let me just do that just in case these need to do something slightly different.
Not some blue went in.
Recover assets and storm hostile.
What I should do is just play reruns of Tactical Tortoise streams. Oh, now you want to go outside? Yeah? Already?
Recover assets is
Jesus.
just have to be in a different zone, don't they?
Yeah, it's the like deployment zone, mid zone, and enemy deployment zone one.
Yeah. So Storm Boys can very easily get out of my deployment zone. So they will be able to recover assets there, and the Grots will be able to recover assets there. So I'll get some at least.
Alright, crisis averted, chat.
So that's it for movement. Into
He saw it was a rerun. I've watched this episode already. The goldfinch flies from the left side of the screen 15 minutes in. It's not a twist anymore.
Gonna shoot what?
Play PBC spam kills Eldar. Interesting. We are on top of 4, chat.
Into your Tyrannifex.
I don't believe Glenn put in his primary, but he should have gotten
So he'll shoot into
4
a
for
Brood
holding.
Lord with the big mech with shock attack gun.
Okay.
Clock should be fine, I think. They only have
5d3
basically 1.5 battle rounds to play each.
shots into your Tyrannifex. They may as well use their pulse rockets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots on 4s. Rerolling 1s. And then on 3s. So 5 at AP3.
Yeah, sure. T12, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So strength 10, so T12.
T12, yeah.
Okay, so strength 10 goes down to will be 5s, so 4s. So
Yeah, it was 3s on the Exocrines.
Just
Tyrannifexes
2
are
then.
much
2
tougher.
And these are damage 3, right? So I'll use
yeah.
the Tyrannifexes once per game blank on one of those. So he's not got a blank anymore. And then the other one I will take
Oh, nailed it.
5. What's the AP on it?
AP3.
2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up. Yeah, so he passes.
Oof.
Okay.
5 up saves today, chat.
So
I'm telling
2
you.
shots from the knob.
They work every
into
time.
Your Broodlord. 4s. Okay, so 2, and then strength 10 to 5, so this will be 2s. So 2 AP3 into your Broodlord.
4 up in one. Fails them both.
So 6 damage.
Damage, is that worth No, it's not worth a CP. He's dead.
Okay, so the shock attack is wasted, but that's okay. The Lictor. So let me shoot my commandos into your Lictor. What would be their charge there? 7. B. But we'll try and shoot them in. So first of all, they've got one rocket. So D3, 1 on a 5. Nope. They've got D6 burners. So this will be on 5s. No. And then they've got
Just gonna denote the objective security here. The boys obsessed this ruin earlier in the game, but the other one got
9
unlocked by the Lictor with that overrun play.
5s.
Ooh,
And then on 5s. Okay, so 2 at AP 0.
Oh, 4 ups. Next one fails 1.
So just 1 damage.
Cool.
This shocker.
I come to a conclusion on Yunari transports. Yeah, it's in the Judgment Doc chat. I don't think it's particularly ambiguous at all. If you are a non-Yvrain, non-Incarn Yunari model, you can't go into the transport.
Right, the shock attack gun's going to try and shoot at your... No, he won't. The shock attack gun's going to shoot against your Tyranids.
I think I popped the Feel No Pain on the Tyranids because I feel like most stuff will be shooting him, or maybe it's going to want to shoot him. I'm not sure. I get it free anyway, so I might as well use it. So yeah, I will use a free C. I will use the 5 times free strat on the Tyranids for Feel No Pain.
Okay. So D6 plus 1 shots. He will use his once per game. So 5. And on 4s, rerolling 1s. So just 2.
Oh, they stop models from entering the
12,
transport?
and he is
Yeah, the Falcon just shoots you with its Bright Lance if it detects that you might be harboring, like, Yunari predilections.
Yeah, nothing. So the Storm Boys. How much risk do I take here? Your Lictor is... Yeah, I'm going to take the risk. So the Storm Boys are all going to shoot into your Tyranids. So it will be 3 of them. Tyranids is closer, 16.8. Yeah, so 3 of them is closer, so they get the extra shot. So that is 21 plus 12, so 35 shots. On 4s, rerolling everything.
Ooh, good roll. I
And
don't know if this is gonna get
7 extra.
too much damage in here, though.
Nice.
Yeah, but I think they need 6s now.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Honestly, if these guys could have pushed around the
So
corner
7
here and gotten
AP1.
a beat on the Gene Stealers,
781 down to 3 ups.
But Hess has done a great job at dodging
maybe
the Flash Kit line of sight
just take them on the 3 ups.
with the Gene Stealers.
Oh my god. Wow. That is a hardy Tyranids.
Imagine they need to evacuate an area
And then the
and
boss.
loading up transports to get left behind because you can't go in.
everything. Just the 1
Yep, sorry, buddy.
on a 5.
There's a bouncer, and your pass doesn't clear. You're not on the list.
Yep, he's okay for hazardous. So charges then. So I am going to charge my commandos into your Lictor. Needing a 7, I believe. So an 8. So they will get in. So attacks from here. So I have got.
Oh, fights first with the Lictor, and then you can murder him.
Yeah.
So he's got precision as well. So I guess do I try and kill a war boss? Is the boss knob a character or?
It is. Yep.
The boss knob is. Okay. Cool. I will.
He's just a unit champion, I think, right?
The boss knob is the unit champion. Sorry, I thought you said the war boss. The boss knob's not.
Sorry, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So I guess I'll try and kill the war boss and probably fail, but I think I'll give it a go. 2 ups. It's definitely gonna fail.
Imagine being a lictor
just
that
the
didn't fight
2
first.
wounds I'm trying to pick.
Imagine being the second lictor to be charged in a turn.
5. So yeah, just 2 wounds.
So embarrassing.
AP 2, damage 2.
5 ups. Nope. So
4
takes
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 normal guys. That's 15 attacks. No -1s here, yeah.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
On 2s. That's in there. And then strength is.
I think I'm going to take the executive action of turning off some of these measuring things, chat. The players are losing models in them.
No, strength 4, so I've got strength 5, so it'll be on 5s. Okay, so 4 AP1s.
How much cleaner the
5
board
ups.
looks.
Oh,
This is a
Next one.
commando that we did not
Okay.
end up moving.
The boss knob, 3 attacks. 3.
I know, terrible, chat.
And then on 3s.
Oh, I've been disconnected from the server. Sorry. Don't know what's happened there.
But Haza looks like is having some troubles. Thanks, Tabletop Simulator. Inky's back. What's up, Inky? Inky, can you tell me how you feel about this game state right now? Currently, score is tied pretty close, but Tyranids have yet to score primaries, so they are up, theoretically. Orks should get a kill here. I imagine this War Boss is going to turn this Lictor into soup. They bounced off the Tyran effects, and we're probably going to see the big guns go back into flash kits. I don't think they kill them, but they will do a number. Yeah? Is that fun? Come on up. Come on up and see the game. What's up with my mic, chat? Oh, okay. Ooh, ah. I have an electronic sound.
You covering any
buzzing.
events this weekend, Trevi?
Let me unplug and plug it back in. How's that? Is that better?
Found it.
You're heading back in.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I think it was a problem with my Steam or something. I'm not sure. Awesome. I am back in business. Sorry about that, guys.
It is buzzing.
So I think you were in the process of murderizing my lictor.
Well, maybe not, because the boss knob missed, so it's all down to the war boss now with 4 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 2.
All right, let's. I'm gonna use
my
my headset
God.
microphone.
War boss.
There's not even any point in me rolling one of those because I can't do much with it. So.
Wonder if it's
with
my
it,
cat.
please,
Inky, do I have to
Yep.
put you down?
2.
Are you too destructive to electronic equipment? I can't hang out with you anymore.
I still take the objective at least. But yeah, there we go. So I've scored it up.
Is it still doing it, chat?
So it is over to your turn.
Okay, nice.
Oh, just let me see if my grot's got me a CP.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
it's...
it is. That's fine.
I thought, I think I deleted Defend Stronghold off. I think I had Defend Stronghold as my existing secondary from last turn, right? Extend and Defend. I think I just deleted it by mistake, but I should now score that on last turn. Am I going crazy? That was what I had, wasn't it? Extend and Defend.
I think.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's right, yeah, sorry. I think I just X'd it at the end by mistake, but yeah. There it is. So 3 points for that, and then I'll pull 2 more. assassination, and secure no man's land. Okay, there are a lot of boys in no man's land. But I can definitely do assassination. And I guess I can score secure for 2, which is, I guess, fine. Can you pass the turn over to me for the CP?
It's already on you. You didn't turn it over to me. So, yeah, you did. You did. Thinking.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice.
Again, I need to play red.
Both used to hosting.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I've not actually got long left, so I don't really have loads of time to deliberate. So I will. I'm just gonna have to. How many did you kill?
Yeah,
Just the one?
I killed
the scorecard on the side is
the
a
Broodlord and his squad.
function called Picture in Picture. It's in TTS.
Yes, correct. So 2 there. So I need to kill 3, which is doable. I can kill this big mech. I can kill. Is this 2 units in here or?
It's 2 units. So it's a
Okay.
unit of commandos and a unit of tank busters. The commandos are engaged.
Sure. Let's get fella up over here. There's no reactive moves I need to think about, is there?
Did we resolve the war boss's attacks?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he rolls terribly. He rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Sick. What a guy.
He's not in a promotion.
Is it worth trying to Overwatch him? It's 6s, isn't it? But all from
Can you
here.
not rip my new chair? Oh, shit.
9 attacks might get 2.
Oh, I bought this chair fucking
No,
on Friday.
was-
It's a week old, Inky.
No, it's
You've already scratched it?
No,
What
it's
the
not.
hell?
not worth it.
Why do I keep you around? Are you destroying all of my stuff?
This fella is also going to need to move, so he can shoot this guy for the assassination.
Oh no, I've just dropped. Carry on with your
I know.
movement.
She
I've
does
just
strike
dropped.
back.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh. I hope that she doesn't wreck it.
okay, sure. I'll
Like she
keep
did
that.
my other chair.
I can pause it if you want.
No, it's
If you
fine.
want to Overwatch. Okay.
No,
Sure.
I don't. I'm definitely not going to kill you with an Overwatch, so it's not going to help me.
Sure. 6, 7, 8. That gets him line on the big mech as well. Dude needs to come out. What's he gonna get shooting? 6. Guy's gonna advance. 6, so he's got 15 and he's moved 6 already, which means he's got 9 left. So I don't want to move him through a monster though. Go this way. 4, 6, and 3 left. 2 here.
Yeah, I put a cover on my chair that she seemed not to like very much.
I'm more likely
I
need to kill 3 units here. I want to kill this one. Oh shit, I've got not
Like
got
she
much
didn't
time.
she didn't want to scratch it.
Ah, you back?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit for in the server, but
Do you have fallback and charge? Fallback and shoot?
I do fallback, shoot, and charge. Yep.
Fallback, shoot, and charge. Okay, sure. So realistically, do I want to show you anything? I think it's okay if I do. I'll advance the Steelers, or do I just see if I can get a charge in? What is it going to be? It's going to be like a 10-incher, but it's better than nothing, I guess. No, because I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh. So these dudes are pushing up. 8. Oh. Like that, like so.
I will Overwatch that.
Yeah, but don't forget that this bit of terrain here is going to block, so I think... not sure how much we'll be able to see them, because they're different pieces of terrain, I think, for the purpose of being inside of it.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. If I wait until if you charge me, I probably can do it.
Yeah, I think it'll be a similar story then, but it's also a 10-inch charge. I think right now you've probably got one dude here that can see. Just.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, I'll leave it.
Okay, cool. I will go on to my shooting phase. Try and be a bit quick about it. I need to kill units, so let's start with Tyrannofex shooting everything into big mech with shock attack gun. So 2 big shots, both hit, both wound onto big mech. AP4.
AP4. Okay.
Get ruptured.
So they're both the 3 then.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's damage lots. Damage like 20 or something.
Okay. Yep.
So he's dead. His little guns won't do anything then. I think I just let these dudes shoot me again because I didn't have bigger fish to fry. Oh shit! I forgot to fall back the lictor. Okay, well it's a bit late now, I guess. I'll just have to kill the other stuff then. So I'll kill the tank buster unit instead. So I'll shoot the tank buster unit with the exocrine to start with. So d6, 4 plus 3, so 7, and then 1 for blast, I assume.
Yep.
Nice tank busters. 3s. 6s explode at least. 3s again. Just 3.
AP on that one.
AP3.
AP3. Have they got any cover? No. So 3 dead.
Yeah, and then I will shoot that unit again with the Maliceptor. 4. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7 plus no more blast anymore. 6 explodes. 2s this time. So that is 6 wounds. These are
5.
AP2, but no cover.
AP2, so 6s. Nothing. So 5. How much damage each is it?
3 damage each.
3 damage each. So that would kill him. So I'll CP reroll one of those.
Yep.
Nope.
When you got 6 CP, Chance, might as well spend it.
Kill points.
You know, fuck it.
That's 3 kill points actually. Then what else have I got that's going to be in easy kill? This is one big unit, so there's not really much I can do there. The Lictor will just have to try and kill the war boss in fighting. I've shot this Tyrannofex, this Maliceptor, this Exocrine. So then I guess we just start blasting into these guys with what's left. So let's start with the Tyrannofex. Everything in.
Probably optimal to start with the Exocrine.
1 hits.
Because it gives the rerolls.
So they've got stealth. I gave them stealth,
okay.
so that's 3.
Did I get? Was it a 3 I got? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Sorry. In that case, nothing. Normal shots. 4s. 4s again. Nothing. I will shoot the Exocrine into them. D6. 1. I will use the Hive Tyrant's reroll. Still 1. So that is 4 plus 2 for blast. So 3s. 6s explode.
Do they normally hit on 3s?
They normally hit on 3s, yeah. They've got stealth this whole unit.
Yeah,
You
they've
did
got
say,
stealth.
sorry. So the 3s miss. So these ones with the explosions hit. 3s. So that's 5 onto your M1.
4 ups. So 1.
Mm-hmm.
Assume it's at least 2 damage.
Yeah, it's 3 damage, yeah. And then
Oh,
I think
actually,
that's
sorry.
everything
Sorry.
shot. Oh yeah,
I'm going to take this one here, so make sure
course.
possibly even in 11.
Yeah, absolutely makes a lot of sense. So then I will. I've got any charges left here? Let's charge the Tyrannofex into this unit, I think. An epic challenge out. Oh no, he's not a character, so he can't. So I don't think it really matters anyway. Gene Stealers are on a long bomb now. They're looking for an 11. They're looking for an 11. They've not got an 11. What a surprise.
Could you imagine? Oh, man.
So that's everything done. So we're on to the fighting. So Lictor is going to try and kill that war boss with his fights first. 2 6s explode. 3s. So that is 6 saves, please, on war boss.
So what's his strength? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. 6 saves. Okay, so he dies. Yep.
Oh, and I get a CP for that because he's a character and the Lictor's eaten his brains.
Okay. So do I interrupt and try and at least kill your Lictor?
Yeah, the damage would carry there, because the first failed save would kill the war boss.
True, good point.
So realistically, I think 3 commandos would go down there.
Yeah, because after it precision's out, it still carries over, doesn't it?
Yeah, the taxers still have to be allocated, yeah.
Okay. So I am going to interrupt with that squad there.
Okay. The Tyrannofex isn't very scary in combat, but you do have a lot of CP.
It should have been sequentially rolled, but
Yeah,
also
except
Hasa
may as
didn't
well just try and do
declare
not
his
kill the-
allocation, which was
The Lictor.
technically on him.
So
Basically, what you have to do is you just have to say, we're gonna slow roll one at a time until your character fails, and then I'm gonna assign to the unit instead.
Yep.
But you can't elect not to assign damage from failed saving
right.
throws.
So the Breacher Ram is strength 9. So 2 attacks. I've lost the boss now. Oh no, it's persistent effect, so the boss will still count for this combat.
No, only if only through the same attack selection. He died on the previous attack activation. He died on the Lictor's activation.
Okay. So 4s, so 1, and then
CP for Feel No Pain on the Lictor as well. Not off chance he lives through this.
okay. So 1 AP 2.
Yeah, goes through.
2 damage.
Takes 1.
Okay.
Look at that. Rapid regen. Getting work done in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 normal guys, so 18 shots. On 3s. And then on 5s. So 3. AP 1.
Saves 2. And then
one
Feel No
damage.
Pain.
Oh, the
Hardest
6s!
Lictor in
The
we've ever had.
6s.
And
Wild.
then the boss knob.
That was
On 4s.
an incredible set of saves made right there,
2.
chat.
And on 3s. Just the 1 AP 2.
Goes through.
2
2.
damage.
Takes 1. Down to 3.
Okay, that's the commandos done.
Cool.
You've got your Tyranids.
Oh yeah. I told you. Just one wound. AP nothing.
AP nothing.
I love
He's
it.
good.
Okay. I think that is me. So this turn, I controlled one objective, but I didn't control more. I got more kill points, so it should be a 12. Doesn't want to let me change that button. Oh, there we go. Assassinate, I got 5. Oh, I've really overdone it now. There we go. And secure, I got, I believe, for 2, because what's my OC on this objective? I got OC 6 on this objective. What have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, are these two or 1? Oh, they're 1. Oh, so I think I have just about stolen it then.
I can give them +1 OC though.
Okay. When do you do that?
In a command phase. So
In the command phase, cool, yeah. So, but at the end of my turn, for the purpose of my secondaries, for the secure no man's land,
yep. Okay.
I get it for the 5. And then I'll hand over to you for your turn. 5. Last turn now, right?
All right, chat.
Have I not got
Tyranids
the-
looking
1,
pretty
2,
good here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Who's the 6th? This guy.
These 6 here. That was
Yeah,
1,
this
2, 3, 4, 5.
this model's not on it. Is the
okay.
Just
I
off.
thought I had him on, but yep, he's not, so that's fine.
Just out.
There's also overlapping a base a little bit there. Could be cleaner.
Okay. So, to me, then, yeah.
Yeah, over to you.
Let's see what I get. Assassination and secure no man's land.
Rocking it. Yeah, I think Haas's got this
My
one.
characters are Hive Tyrant. And
Assuming that Glenn uses the strat for the additional OC on the commandos, he will take the middle objective, so he'll score a 12.
The Lictor's not a character, is he not?
No, he's just infantry. It's only Death Leaper that's got the character keyword.
Yeah, the only thing that matters here is getting the flash gits
Hive
onto the
Tyrant and Broodlord.
Hive Tyrant, see if we
There's
can
a
kill him.
Hive Tyrant.
I think what Glenn needs to do here is he needs to...
So I will spend a CP so that I do own this objective in my command phase. So that gets me 8.
Very nice. High scoring, chat.
I'm 10 behind. Secure no man's I can get for 5.
As long as enough of the
If I can get that for 5, I'm drawing.
flash gets pushed to the middle.
I can't stop you from scoring, so
They could secure the center,
anything I can do to stop.
and if they
any
roll
of
out
your
super
fight
hot,
more
they could
from,
kill the Hive Tyrant.
From kill points as well.
Say again.
You can score 8 more on top of your primary at the moment for kill points if you kill 1 more, kill more.
End of your fight phase, I will spend a CP and pick up my commandos here. My storm boys here.
Sure.
Okay. So in my command phase, then these guys here will have +1 strength. The flash gates will have +1 strength, and I'll also give them stealth and cover. So let's see if I take any wounds for that. No, I don't. So I will get the 1 flash gate back that I previously lost. So you can go there. I'll pay a CP. Let's see if my...
Just keep in mind you're getting 5 minutes on the clock.
Yep. Think Trivy. I get an extra CP from my grots. So I'll spend that CP to fall these commandos back. fall back, shoot, and charge.
So the commandos could peel out and just shoot the lictor to death, and retain their OC on that objective to try to hold it. The assassination play might be okay if they push through the wall.
Not
And try to
Elector
get
anymore. 2 rounds of fight phase with him, and he's somehow still not dead.
They can try to get the ram onto the Hive Tyrant, maybe, but
Seems like a sensible move.
it's a little bit awkward.
Keep a few just on there.
This objective's locked.
Got OC.
This objective's been locked for the whole game by a boys
So
squad.
if I can get,
I put a little banner on it so we could remember.
I'm not sure I can get more than I can. They could,
He had a boys squad on there on like round 2, and the Tyranids have never taken it.
probably not. Probably not. But I can charge your Tyran effects to get on there. Okay. These will move forward.
Forward, man.
Yeah, I will overwatch them real quick. I'll flick it over to my time. I'm doing it with the Exocrine, nearest the Tyrannifex. He gets a 1. Okay, whenever. So 4 plus blast for 2. These are lethals and sustained. So just 1 lethal, which is also sustained, which has wounded, so 2 wounds.
Yep. So 2 go down.
I'll flick back over to you.
And then I will
Yeah,
bring
GG.
my storm
That did
boys,
it. 2 dead flash kits.
Over
Basically
here.
over, chat.
9 away. You just give me a 9 to your
Yeah, sure.
here.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think that the more aggressive posture that you get from a transport would have been good. The 20 boys in the battle wagon worked out, but I wonder if it would have worked out similarly, even if the
Okay, into shooting.
transport
So
had
the flash kits will shoot at your Hive
embarked the
Tyrant.
flash kits on round 2 or 3.
Not the Hive Tyrant.
So 24 shots it'll be.
I'll pop Feel No Pain on him.
Okay. Pause. Rerolling everything. Let's go away. These what says it? 2, 4, 6. Sustained.
What a roll. Let's go.
His toughness
10.
10. This will be 5s. Okay, so 7 AP1s.
AP1s, I do get cover, so 2 ups. 2 fail.
Could you imagine if you just failed 5 of those? There's the universe, right?
Feel No Pains. 4 damage.
And then 3 shots from the boss. But we roll in. Nope. 5s. 1 AP2.
So 3 ups. Makes it.
Okay. The commandos will shoot at your lictor very quickly. D3, so 3 shots. 5s. 1. And then, yep, 1 AP2.
He makes it. This Lictor. Zero charm life.
The 6s. They never stop.
The burner.
Can't stop, won't stop.
D6, just the 1. Nothing.
Jesus.
And then 8 shots. Okay. 5s. Nope, nothing. So I am going to charge your on effects with my commandos.
Sure.
Your 2 N effects with my commandos.
Look at him go.
3.
Breakneck pace. So I think Assassination's not going to score out here. So Hasa's basically can just rock out primary and call it a day. Glenn will probably secure no mans for the locked objective in the center. But that'll just put him at 73 to probably somewhere high 80s.
Yeah. Where's the boss knob? The boss knob will just go to... It will come round a bit. He'll go to there.
Oh no, I got disconnected from the lobby again.
Connected.
With you as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like everybody's disconnecting.
Is that right?
Yeah, they can...
We're down to the last couple seconds here, chat.
Won't get that many on.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. Just rehosted to make sure the players
We'll get a few
didn't drop
there
here.
and pile-ins and things, so they can spend a CP to try and do some mortal wounds.
Yeah, your time. Oh, unmute myself.
Um,
Your timed here, so just whichever activation you want to go first, just roll that out, and then it'll pass over.
well, I had a little bit of extra time, didn't I? But 4 mortals.
On the gargoyles, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll pile in here and just do this one. Definitely haven't got time for both, and I'll pile in here and just do this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, it's good if you want to kill both the gargoyles and the thing, but yeah. So 4 mortals over here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I've got 6 attacks with those guys there.
Yep.
On 3s. And then on 5s. Okay, so 2, AP1.
Into the lictor.
Into the lictor.
You got him. Oh no, wait, he's down to 1. It's not dead yet.
And then the boss knob. 1. Yep, AP2.
There you got him. The lictor story comes to an end.
Finally.
Sorry, little bad.
So are we doing the gargoyles or are we not doing the gargoyles?
Yeah, you can do the gargoyles. Go for it. I don't know how many we're able to get actually into thingy range now, but
You've taken me pretty much out of range, haven't you?
yeah. You
So
mortaled you mortaled yourself out of range.
I'd have to pile into the Biovore, really,
Okay.
and then just do my attacks against the Biovore. I'll get all of these in because the others can just pile them round.
So kill points, you got 1 for the lictor. Yeah, you can just roll for them, don't worry. I'll just say they're all in.
So 30 shots it'll be on 3s, and then on 5s it'll be for these. There we go. So 7.
AP?
AP.
Not good enough there, folks.
Okay, so 3 fail, so down to 2.
It's the boss knob.
The boss knob.
4s. Nothing.
5 or
Probably rolled 30.
was
we
it
got-
lictor?
Doesn't matter. Though.
2. I'll spend a CP to reroll one of those.
Sure.
If I can kill him, it's worth some points at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And then 3s.
He's got a 6. Oh,
Yep.
huh? Oh, sorry, I thought you just rerolled that one and got a wound. Well, I got a 6 on the save. Was there more? Or
Oh, no. No, if you got a 6 on the save, then
Yeah.
fine. I hadn't rolled the wound, but yeah, okay. So it is over to you.
okay, right. I need to act.
Nice.
Oh, do you want to score yourself up first and then
secure no man's land, I do get 5.
Yeah. And you kill for 4. And then I'll just try and play out my turn in my 5 minutes. So I just need to kill 3 units. These flash gifts
Well,
again.
you've won. It's 78, 77, but unless unless you don't, unless you fill 2.
Am I? Yeah. Let me pull my secondaries and we'll see. So I got cleanse and I got overwhelming force. So overwhelming. You're not touching that one. So cleanse, I'm going to get over here for 1. I will not be able to get it anywhere else. So it'll be 2 points for a cleanse. Do you want to play it out or do you want to talk it out? I've got 4 minutes. I'll just use my 4 minutes to do what I can. And then
You can talk it out, but I think you probably won't, because primary you will get 4. I'm not sure you'll get 8, but you'll get.
I'm definitely going to
you'll
get 4 for the primary. I'll definitely kill something for another 4. I may kill more. I probably will kill more because I'm going to kill one of these units, but I might not. And then I would get overwhelming force. I'm probably gonna focus down this unit with a bunch of stuff here. So I think I can fairly safely say I will kill them.
Which one?
This one in the middle here.
Seems legit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got Exocrine, Maliceptor, Tyrannifex. They're all going to be.
You're in combat, and if you move out, I can spend a CP and move 6 inches, so I can hide from them.
True. Well, I won't score myself that one then. So I'll just score myself 2 points for cleanse, and then maybe I'm getting more kill points than you. How many did you get? 2. I've got to get 3.
Yeah.
Probably not, to be honest, because you're going to kill that Fireball over there. So I think it's there's a chance I might score a couple of extra points, but realistically, probably not. So I think I'm happy to call it at that. You are.
And there it is, chat.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Well, as happy as I can be.
Yeah, awesome. It was a good game. It was a really good game.
It was a good game. Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, GG, you too.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was. It's always interesting playing. I find Purge the Foe such a weird mission because I feel like I'm not playing 40k in the same way. Does that make sense? I'm just thinking about my resources all the time as opposed to thinking about objectives.
Yeah, it is a weird one. Yeah, I mean, you played it well. You kept, you used your range. It made it very difficult for me to really get too much onto you and really start to take out these big things, and they're really tough to take out. I'm surprised just how poorly the tank busters did against them, to be honest.
Yeah, like the Maliceptor is crazy tough when it's got the 5 up Feel No Pain and the 4 up Invan and toughness 11. They take a lot to chew through these guys. But yeah, the range was the main thing I was thinking, because you do some devastating damage, but within 24, whereas my damage is more like 36. So I was thinking if I could just stand at the back and hide like a coward.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that was the right thing to do. You had enough to kill more than me every turn, and I struggled really to do enough damage to you. I mean, you can see that hardly any of these have got damage on them.
Yeah, there's a few monsters still standing. Yeah, the MSU, I mean, you've got quite a few MSU units as well, so I guess that's super useful in most missions, but in Purge the Foe it becomes a bit annoying to have to manage. Whereas like monsters, like it's hard to kill a monster and monsters kill stuff good, so I feel like it's probably got quite good play, this army in this particular mission. Yep,
you make it very difficult to feed me units. It was only because to get the secondaries you had to keep putting the biomines out that I was killing those and then maybe taking one other thing, but very, very tough. I can't even use my bomb squigs into your big guys because they're too far away, so.
Yeah, got to close the gap, that's it, innit? Yeah, those the Bioball mines, it was always like, oh, I'm going to score points here, but I'm going to give up points, so it's a bit of both. But it did prove useful. I think the Bioball scored me like 8 or 9 points in the end, to be honest, with the area denial and the secondary in the back. So it ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, and I just wonder whether I should have, the only thing is maybe I should have just committed you know, all of my tank busters and just tried to take out at least one monster a turn, because you know you still have plenty that you could kill. You know, with me trying to keep those hidden, so maybe I should have put them out there, because you couldn't have killed any more really than what you did.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's true. And the exocrines are still alive, and they're the main thing that I've got in this army that's hurting you, because it's long range, it's sustained, it's infantry killer, and they just can hang out at the back. But yeah, really good game, man. Thanks a lot, much appreciated. And Trevi, thanks a lot for hosting. Thanks a lot for hosting the whole tournament. It's been great.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed. Thanks for playing, and congratulations on taking it down.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
Hope to see you guys again.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Have a good weekend.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you now. Bye.
Interesting insights there, chat. I think it's interesting. It feels like there's a lot of discourse around Purge the Foe right now. I don't know if that's we watched a particular GT Finals game recently where there was a lot of talk about it. It's interesting to hear Hasa discuss. You know, I feel like I'm worried. Like, you know, reorients how you are thinking about your army, which I think is exactly the intention of the mission being included. You know, providing a different strategic challenge is kind of the whole idea, and explicitly so that these lower model count armies are a little bit more effective. So every time it's funny every time I see a player who's playing sort of an MSU highly scoring focused army that does very little interaction with the opponent complain that they had to play Unpurge the Foe. That's why it's there. If you know it's in the pool, you can include heavier stuff and play incorporate the pieces in your army to play a cagier game plan, rather than just playing very aggressively. But that's just my thoughts on it, chat. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me today, chat. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. I'm going to go raiding. No streams this weekend, but I will be back around next week. Theoretically, I'll have my renovations done, and I'll be able to stream some games over here. Just do some 40K, get back to our normal talks. It looks like there are a couple games being live streamed. TTS 40K Tile Beginner, rocking a T5S2 map. Also, Amethystine Art of War is streaming. Thousand Suns versus World Eaters. Are they on a T5S2 map, though? That's the question. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and raid them. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned to the calendar for when my next game gets scheduled. And I'll see you around. Cheers.